Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's broadcast of the Conway Wampus Cats taking on your Cabot Panthers here in Panther Stadium. I'm Tristan Harlan here with Cooper Melder. Cooper, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm doing great in tonight's game. Homecoming coming in 5-0, looking to come in 6-0, beating Conway. We haven't beat them in the past couple of years, so I'm definitely wanting to come out with a victory and keep our undefeated streak going. Harlan, how are you tonight?
I'm not going to lie, I'm tired from that Panther form.
Yeah.
I'm a little big, so that run up here about killed me. However, regardless of that, we're here. Panther Stadium, nice fall night here in the early stages of October as we are underway here with the kick. Cabot elected to the first, Conway elected to receive the ball. So Cabot will get the ball to start the second half. Here we are.
Ooh.
Oh, it's hot.
It was hot, but Panther defense will have to come out here strong, start with stopping the running game and obviously the passing game, and just come out, play strong, play hard, and just get things rolling.
As we are out tonight without Jaden Riles, number 9. He got injured last week. He's out for 6 to 8 weeks as the first play is tipped up by the lineman, but was able to come underway with this. He's not going to go anywhere on that play.
That's number 21, Wes Birdrow. Don't know if I said that last name right. Number 21 for Conway on the reception. Looks like Conway's in the hurry up.
Second down here for the Wampus Cats. And shotgun formation, 4 out wide. Conway calls for snap. Hands the ball off. He's around the outside. He won't go anywhere as the Cabot defense stops him at about the 25-yard line. Third down coming up for the Panthers.
Well, if you missed the Panther forum, Tristan, you asked me what should the Panther defense do to come out with a win in tonight's game. And I said the defensive line needs to be going hard at the ball, get pressure. Tonight they already have a deflect pass and a short run game stop.
Well, that Mike we had was loud as that pass is caught by number 20 as he jukes around 1, jukes around 2. He'll be brought down at around the 38-yard line. First and 10 coming up for the Wampus Cats.
That was number 28 for the Panthers on the stop.
However, that wireless mic that we had was loud, so I'm sure that the Panthers heard you in the locker room as they prepared for tonight's game.
I'm sure they did.
Conway under center. He's just going to throw a quick receiver pass there. He'll run to the outside. He could break loose. He's at the 40, the 35-30, 25-20. As he'll be pushed out of bounds there.
That was number 44, Justin Carnes stopping. Conway just had a good screen pass there. Had the great blocks and then just kept running almost for a touchdown. Justin Carnes will be replacing Jaden Riles at the safety position in tonight's game with Riles out with an injury.
10:46 left to 10:46 left to go here in the first half of play, the first quarter play, as there was a fumble on the snap there, but I do believe it was recovered by Conway.
It was recovered by number 29 for the Wampus Cats. It's number Jamal Betham.
Conway with the ball now, drops back, looks, has a man, throws it. That's going to be incomplete, almost intercepted there as the quarterback overthrew his man there.
It's number 2, Tyler Parks, almost coming up with another interception for his season.
Tyler Parks has been one of those great defensive leaders on the team in Riles' absence. He had a couple great interceptions last home game against Catholic to interconference play, so we hope for much of the same here of him tonight.
Will be 3rd and forever here for Conway, 3rd and 26. Panthers just don't need to give up a first down. Let everything short go.
Conway drops back, looks, throws it, has a man. That's going to be incomplete. 4th down coming up for the Wampus Cats. What great defense there by Cabot.
And that's great defensive stop there. Conway had a good screen pass, almost took it to the house, but then messed up. Panthers defense kept them back, and now it looks like Conway will be going for it on 4th and 26. Conway looking for the call.
Ben Wees in the shotgun formation here.
Looks like he'll go back to the punt.
He'll just punt away. High booming kick there. It's going to be down at about the 5, but it'll roll. So touchback for the Panthers as they come onto the field. Tyler G comes out. We'll be right back after this. We are back here. 10-14 left to go here in the first quarter play. Neither team has scored as Cabot takes the ball at about their own 20-yard line.
Looks like the starting running back will be number 24, Mason Bell, who had a 50-yard touchdown rush.
As he'll get the handoff, and he's just going to go nowhere after the Conway Wampus Cats defensive line stops that play from going anywhere. Second down coming up for the Panthers.
Mason Bell there just got stopped straight at the line. They ran it up the middle, and it just like Conway was ready for it.
Well, due to that, it's going to be a 2nd and 10 here for the Panthers. Still ball on the 20 after that play gains nothing on there on the play. Tyler G back in that shotgun formation. He has 3 receivers, 2 out forward of your screen, 1 closest to the 20. G calls for the snap, drops back, looks, throws it quick to Trey Birdsong. He's going to break one. He'll be down at about the 30-yard line.
I think that'll be enough for a Panther first down as Birdsong came off the line looking like he was going to go deep, slowed his route down, took a hard out route, and got a good first down.
Cooper, something from this Panther offense has been the turnovers. How do you think that the Panthers have came into this game trying to limit those late game turnovers?
Well, with the interceptions by G, Coach probably just told him, all right, you don't always have to make the big play. Go with what the game gives you, and then sooner or later the big play will be there.
As that was a pass to number 3, Kyler Carmack, but it looks like he gained maybe 5 on the play. So it'll be a second down coming up, 2nd and 6 on the 35-yard line for the Panthers as 9:06 remains in the first quarter of play.
And with the Panthers' rushing game and receiving, the coaches are probably telling them, all right, if you get the ball, protect it. If you catch it, look the pass in, tuck it away, and don't fumble it.
2nd and 6 here. G, shotgun formation once again. Calls for a snap. He'll hand it off. Mason's around to the outside. He's at the 40, the 45, and he'll be pushed out of bounds just short of midfield at around the 47-yard line.
That looked like the play he scored the 55-yard touchdown on against Collierville.
Well, regardless of whatever play that was, the Panthers will need to do more of that if they want to get in the end zone to draw first blood here early on in tonight's game.
One thing I liked from the Collierville game, watching it, I like how the Panthers got the rushing game going, as against Catholic, they couldn't get the run game going at all.
G calls for a snap, hands it off once again. He's around to the outside. He tries to break away from one, does. He's at the 50. He's past the 50. They're now in Conway Wampus Cat territory. As it looks, he gained at about 3 yards, maybe 4 on that play. So a second down does come up for the Panthers.
Conway, obviously, if they're watching film, they know Mason Bell, once he gets to the outside, he's unstoppable. He'll just keep going and just outrun you. So Conway's going to have to force them back inside if they want any chance at stopping them.
2nd and 6 here on the 48-yard line. 8:14 left to go here in the first quarter play. The Cabot Panthers are driving. G, shotgun formation, calls for it. He'll fake the handoff. He'll drop back, looks, throws it deep, has a man. That's just going to be incomplete, intended for number 3, Kyler Carmack. G just overthrew his man on that one.
Well, the out route is a hard pass to get to, especially if you're in midfield. But I see what the Panthers were doing there. They sent Braden Jay on a go, trying to get maybe the corner and safety to back off a bit, as Jay's a deep threat once he gets into the deep passing play. But just G couldn't hit Kyler that play.
3rd and 6 coming up for the Panthers as they are still on the 48-yard line of the Wampus Cats. 8:04 left to go here in the first quarter of play. G, shotgun formation, sends a man in motion, calls for the snap. He'll fake the handoff, drops back, looks, steps up in the pocket. He'll keep it himself. He tries to break away from one. Almost does, but it looks like he will be short of the first down marker. So a 4th and very short is coming up for the Panthers. And Cooper, seeing this over the season, Coach Reed is known to go for it in this type of situation. Do you think that there's going to be more of the same, or do you think they're going to elect to punt here?
Oh, you're in Conway Wampus Cats territory. So, I mean, it's 4th and 1. You just got to go for it. Maybe go with a quarterback sneak, as we've seen G do a lot, or just hand the ball up in the middle. I don't see why they wouldn't go for it here.
Looks like G will stay on the field here for the Panthers. This is a 4th and 1 on the Conway 43-yard line. G looks to the sideline to change the play. They're going to call a timeout here. Looks like it will be charged to the Panthers. Maybe Coach Reed saw something that he didn't like, and maybe they could come and punt it away here.
I don't think they'll punt away here. I could see they came in there, try to get Conway to jump off sides, and then, which Coach Reed is known to do that. He comes up there, acts like he has a play, then he'll have G try to get him off sides, look at the sideline. If they have enough time on the play clock, they'll get a play. If not, he'll have to burn a timeout.
Well, so far there hasn't really been any sort of action here. Cooper, the 4th down coming up here, do you expect to see some of a pass, or do you might might expect to see a quarterback sneak here from G?
I just think the Panthers will keep the ball on the ground. If anything, they'll have if it's a pass, it'll be short route, slant, maybe a little curl. Nothing big here. You're just trying to get the first down and keep your drive alive.
Here it goes. 4th and 1. G, shotgun formation here. Calls for the snap. He'll run the option. He'll keep it himself as Tyler G gets a Cabot Panther first down on the play.
And Panthers went with the ground game. At first I thought it was going to be a pass play as G came back and didn't hand the ball off, but he just kept running the option. And looks like the Panthers will be subbing out number 81, Connor Organ, as the Panthers are still alive. It'll be 1st and 10 here. Time 7 minutes left here in the first quarter. Your score 0-0.
Well, over the week, I did talk to Connor Organ myself. We were very good friends, and he expected to see some more of screen passes coming his way tonight. So it'll be a handoff here. Tries to break right to the outside. He almost does. He keeps it, and he will be down at around just past the 35-yard line.
It'll be a good 5-6 yard game here for Mason Bell.
Second now coming up for the Panthers here. Time continued winding down here in the first quarter of play. Panthers just about deep in Conway territory, trying to get the first point on the board in tonight's rivalry Centennial Bank Bowl game. G sends a man in motion. Calls for the snap. He'll fake the handoff. He drops back, looks, throws it, has a man deep. That's Trey Birdsong. And it looks like he was covered all day. It looks like it could have been a pass interference, but it won't be called. Defended there by number 3 of the Conway Wampus Cats. That's Tyler Garlington.
I could see the ref not calling that PI because Conway had his arm on Birdsong, and Birdsong was grabbing him just as well. I mean, Trey was probably trying to get the call to go his way, maybe sell it out, but the ref just called a no call there as they were both all over each other.
There's a 3rd and 5 is coming up here for the Panthers. 6:11 left to go here in the first quarter of play. The Panthers still on the 34 of Conway. G, shotgun formation. Calls for the snap. Drops back. Looks. Has pressure coming. Tries to break away, but it looks like he will be trying to make forward progress in the play, but he will be brought down still short of the marker. Looks like he gained just about 3 on that play. So it looks like a 4th and 5 will be coming up here.
He didn't gain any yards on that play. It looked like he got sacked in the backfield as the pocket just collapsed on him. It will be 4th down here. The Panthers will be going for it.
Do you like this call by Coach Reek Cooper, or do you expect to see a field goal here?
I mean, this is a deep field goal. I don't think our kicker's good enough right now to boot one this deep, but I'm glad with the call by Coach Reed.
G, shotgun formation, drops back, looks, drops, throws it off his back foot. That's just going to be incomplete. They're just off the hands of number 3, Kyler Carmack. Turnover on downs. So out comes the Panther defense here after a great first possession, forcing a 3 and out.
We're sorry for the technical difficulties here tonight. One of our camera did die, so we'll be right back once it's fixed.
We're going to continue commentating over the technical difficulties. Conway has a first down after the turnover downs, and he won't go anywhere on the play as the run was just stopped before it could develop here.
And the Panthers' defensive line coming out here tremendously strong, doing great. I like how they're stopping the run. We just need to get the screens covered down, and the Panthers' defense will be solid. He looks, drop back, a short little pass to number 4 for Conway. He breaks one tackle. He gets the first down, and he'll just be wrapped up and stopped here at the 45-yard line after a great pass from Conway.
So Conway looks to now drive down the field of the Panthers after Tyler G and company did the same on their last offensive possession here. We're going to continue apologizing for the technical difficulties. We're trying to fix the camera as soon as possible for our fans watching at home, regardless of the fact it is 1st and 10 for Conway. They fake the handoff. They have a man over the middle. He catches it. He breaks away from one. He's at the 20, the 15, 10, 5. Conway could score, and that's going to be a touchdown for Conway.
That's number 20, Bryce Bohannon for Conway as he did a little stop route, got it, broke one tackle, and he was gone. And Conway strikes first, scoring, getting them up 6-0 with 4:39 here in the first quarter.
Something on that play there. Looks like the defense didn't really continue playing the coverage on their man there. So, Cooper, do you expect the defense going into their next defensive possession to fix that, or do you expect to see much of the same?
I'm sure that you just got to tighten that up. He caught the pass. He was wide open. He didn't have anybody really over there. So I'm just expecting the Panther corners to tighten up, break down, and just wrap up and tackle them. If you can't bring them down, just hold on to them, and you'll have your brothers over there tackling them for you.
So the PAT was good for Conway, making the score 7-0 with 4:39 left to go in the first quarter of play. And it looks like we do have a camera feed now, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you for staying with us during the technical difficulties as we continue throughout tonight's game.
The Panther offense is looking to come back onto the field after, well, they may not come back onto the field. We have Braden J back in the kickoff return area. So we've seen plenty of times him getting the kick and just taking it back to the house. And we also have another speedster back there as a Mason Bell.
Well, just a few kickoff memories from Braden J was a couple weeks ago against the Jonesboro Hurricane. In Jonesboro, he had one. I do believe it was the first kickoff return for Cabot. He took it back to the house, tying the game 7-7. Then last year against Catholic, who we beat last time we were here at home, he took the opening kickoff there for 6. So expect to see much of the same here from Braden J, as he's dangerous if you kick to him in open field.
And he also had one against El Dorado this year. So he's probably one of the best returners in the state.
Kick underway here. Looks like it will go to Jay. Jay will field it as he does go in the end zone. So it will be called a touchback here for the Panthers as they come out once again on the 20-yard line of their own with 4:39 left to go.
One rule I don't like that high school football has is how if you step into the end zone with the ball, they call it dead. I wish they were allowed to return it from the end zone. I just don't really understand that rule.
Well, it could be just to protect the safety of the players, going on the cases of CTE and everything else regarding that sort of thing. But regardless of that fact, the Panthers come back on the field after getting nowhere the last drive after driving deep in the Conway territory, 1st and 10. As Tyler G is back in that shotgun formation, sends a man in motion. He'll take the snap, hands it off. He's around the corner, tries to break away from one, but he doesn't. He'll be dropped down, still at the 20, so no gain there by the Panthers.
That was number 24, Mason Bell, again on the carry. And it looks like the Panthers are trying to establish the run game early here, as right now they're just going short passes and run. We haven't really seen G take one deep with a pass, but I'm sure we'll see it soon.
2nd and 10 coming up for the Panthers as there's just a little over 4:10 left to go in tonight's first quarter of play. G still in that shotgun formation. Sends a man in motion here. He'll roll. Play called dead flag. Could be a false start on the Panthers or could be something on the defense, a legal formation or anything of that nature.
It'll be false start against the Panthers, and that just moved them farther back. It'll be 2nd and 15 here.
This is sort of the area we expect to see Tyler G show that arm strength that he's been showing all year to hit guys like Braden J or Kyler Carmack in open territory of the field, even Trey Birdsong. So we'll just have to see what Coach Reed and company has for this for this Conway defense.
Well, if we flash back to week 1 against Searcy, we had G throw a 87-yard touchdown pass to Braden J, so I wouldn't mind seeing it again.
G, man in motion here, calls for the snap, drops back, looks, steps up in the pocket, has nowhere to go. He'll be sacked in the backfield.
And it looked like G was looking for Braden J again. Just Conway secondary had it all covered up, and it'll be 3rd and forever.
3:30 left to go here in the first quarter of the game. Conway still up 7-0. 3rd and forever long here for the Panthers.
Panthers need to get either some yards here to help. If they are going to get it 4th down, at least give your punter some room so he can punt the ball away.
G still in that shotgun formation here. Calls for the snap. Drops back. Looks. Throws it. Has a man just a little receiver screen. He'll go nowhere on that play. Looks like another 4th down is coming up for the Panthers.
Looks like he maybe got a yard there. And on that screen play, the Conway Wampus Cats had it red. That or someone missed a block because Kyler caught that pass right away and was getting hit. He couldn't go anywhere.
So it will be 4th and 21 coming up for the Panthers as the punting unit is on the field here for the Panthers as there is 2:39 left to go in the first quarter of play.
Need a really good punt here from Dylan Sampson to help out our Panther defense.
Punt is underway, high punt. Going to hit at about the 40-yard line. This is going to roll out of bounds. So Conway comes into their next possession with good territory in the Panther side of the field.
And that's all props to the Conway defense, getting the Panthers to get a false start, sack G, and then didn't let anything up on third down. So Conway's offense needs to thank their defense for this good field position.
So here comes Conway's offense here. Ben Weiss drops back, looks, throws it off his back foot to his running back. He will go nowhere as he's just going to be swallowed up by a sea of red there. That was caught by number 29, Jamal Bethune.
And that was number 19, Payson Woods, on the tackle there. Great play by Payson Woods. He came in through the line, stayed his ground, squared him up, and just took him down. And Conway, looking throw, has a man in the middle, and he'll be hit and dropped. Great play by number 44, Justin Carnes. Conway had a wide open man, and Justin Carnes came in and hit him, forcing the ball loose in an incomplete pass.
Just a minute 55 left to go here. 3rd and 13 for the Wampus Cats. Great defensive possession so far for the Panthers. Hopefully they can keep it up here as Weiss is in the shotgun formation here. Calls for the snap, rolls, looks. He's going to stop, launch it, has a man. That's going to be incomplete. 4th down coming up. Almost was called.
And a late flag thrown by the ref, and it looks like the Panthers will get called for pass interference. That was a very late throw by the ref.
I thought the football there was another flag.
I'm waiting for the call. It looks like it will be pass interference, I think. And it will be pass interference on the Panthers. So right as they thought they had the drive stop, Conway gets a free first down. It was number 44, Justin Carnes. I don't really agree with that call. I mean, the ball wasn't catchable. Really, it was down low. He wasn't near it. It was just a bad call.
Regardless of that, Conway does have a first down here. Ben Weiss hands it off as he gets stuck up at the line of scrimmage by the powerful Cabot defensive line.
Panther defensive line has been doing really good in stopping the run game.
Weiss calls for a snap, drops back, looks, throws it, has a man, just almost intercepted there once again. Looks like that was number 2, Tyler Parks, on the.
That was number 22, Houston Wiley over there. He saw the ball coming straight towards him, just sized it up wrong as it was far over his head.
So it will be a 3rd and 8 here for the Wampus Cats. Weiss, shotgun formation. The Panther defensive line is shifting. Looks like a timeout was called.
It was a flag.
And looks like it will be against the Panthers.
It will be offsides against the Panthers. So it will be a 3rd and 3 here for Conway.
Conway could just run it once again to number 24, Manny Smith. Weiss, shotgun formation, calls for snap. That's what they'll do. They hand it off. He's around to the outside. He gets the first down. He'll be dropped at about the 15-yard line.
As this drive the Panther defense had killed their drive with penalties. We had them stop on 3rd down, and then we get called for pass interference. We have them on 3rd and long, and then we jump off sides.
Weiss calls for a snap. Drops back, looks, throws it, has a man that's going to be caught. He will be dropped down just shy of the goal line there. So it looks like another 1st and goal will be coming up for the Conway Wampus Cats.
It really looks like Conway's hurry-up, fast-paced offense is really getting to the Panthers as they're not being able to set up and get into their formation.
Weiss goes under center now. No, he will come back to the shotgun formation. He'll call for the snap. He'll hand it off. He'll be stopped just right. Nowhere to go there.
The Panthers' defensive line knew it had to be a run there and just swallowed them up in the backfield. Great play there by the Panthers' defensive line.
It looks like the Conway offensive line on that play just didn't even pick up a block there, as there's 42 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of play. 2nd and goal here for the Wampus Cats. Weiss, shotgun formation, drops back, looks, rolls, throws it. That's going to be caught, but he will be stopped just right outside the goal line. Once again, a big 3rd and goal coming up for the Wampus Cats.
We need a big Panther defensive stop here. I'm fine with giving up a field goal. We just cannot give up a touchdown getting down 2 scores here early in the first quarter.
Looks like they're going to go goal line formation here. He's going to hand it off, and he'll be stopped in the backfield. Great goal line stand there for the Panthers.
It will be 4th and goal here, but it will be about 4th and 10, 4th and 5 for Conway. 12 seconds are left on the clock. I don't know. Conway may go for it. But there is a flag, of course. We'll wait the call here. The ref's coming together to talk as he just got happy and threw it because that's all they've been doing to the Panthers on 3rd down.
Waiting the call here from the referee. Could be a momentum changer by this call here. So 3rd referee comes in now to discuss. As the Panther faithful is stomping on the bleacher here, trying to get the Panthers wild up here. There's 12 seconds still remaining in the first quarter of play. Referee signal.
And it's against the Panthers. It'll be 3rd and 2 here for Conway after the Panthers thought they had him stop here on 3rd down.
Need another big stop here. Looks like Conway's changing the play at the line.
Ref's talking to Conway's coach.
As I can feel the vibrations from the bleachers of the Cabot faithful here in our press box, and my oh my, are they wild up already, and it's not even the end of the first quarter yet.
12 seconds left. You need a big stop here from the Panthers. Be 3rd and 1.
Big 3rd and goal here for the Panthers. Time's winding out here. They're going to call for it.
He'll roll out. He'll go score. Great play call by the Conway Wampus Cats. As Panther D-line was expecting run, they came out, faked the handoff, and just ran a bootleg to the corner of the end zone.
So that will be a touchdown for the Wampus Cats as they go at 13-0 with 4 seconds remaining on the clock of the first quarter.
And penalties were the name of that drive. The Panthers defense had Conway stopped 3 times, but they were all ruined by a penalty, and now Conway's up by 2 scores here early.
We'll wait the PAT. Kick, hold, is up. It looks like it was just down the middle there. So with 4 seconds left to go here in the with 4 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of play, the Conway Wampus Cats lead your Panthers 14-0 after the bootleg by the quarterback. And Cooper, why don't you tell our fans what else happened so far to get us here?
Well, the first score came off a little short route from Conway. They threw a pass to number 20. He just made a man miss, and then he was just off to the races from there and scored right away. And then our Panther offense had a drive going early, but then got cut short off of 4th down. Then we got the ball again and just couldn't get going anywhere. And then next drive, our Panther defense were just killed by penalties.
We'll wait the kick here from the Wampus Cats here.
You have number 5, Braden Jay, out there receiving along with number 24, Mason Bell.
Kick looks like it's going to go right to Jay. It's returnable this time. He's at the 5. He gets a couple good blocks. He's out the middle. He tries to get somewhere, but he'll be dropped at about the 27 or 28 yard line. But that will be the end of the first quarter. Your Panthers are down 14-0 at the end of 1. We'll be right back at the start of the second quarter. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The second quarter of action is just about to start here, as it will be a 1st and 10 for the Panthers on their own 27-yard line. I'm Tristan Harlan here with Cooper Melder. So far, the Conway Wampus Cats have scored 2 touchdowns off some arguable flags there from the referees in tonight's game. And so far, that's kind of the recap of what's been going on in tonight's game of the Centennial Bank Bowl rivalry.
I'm hoping the Panthers offense can get things going this drive, as we had a good drive at the beginning, but just didn't get anything out of it.
G drops back, looks, throws it, has a man. That's going to be Kyler Carmack. He'll be wrapped up, but he doesn't get down just yet, as he'll be dropped at around the 36-yard line.
It's either 2nd and inches or a 1st down. It looks like it'll be a Panther 1st down there.
What a great catch there that was by Carmack, and what a great pass that was from G, as G has, been known to get a couple good balls in there to his top guys, and they've been able to make some big plays out of it. G hands it off up the middle. He breaks free. He has 2 men to beat. He gets a block. He's just pushed out of bounds at around the 43-yard line of Conway Wampus Cat territory.
That was a great read by Mason Bell, as the play was supposed to be going outside. He looked, had nothing, and saw his offensive lineman made a huge hole up the middle, and he just ran right through it, untouched.
So the Panthers are starting to get some more momentum on this drive than their previous couple. So it'll be a fresh new set of downs here for the Panthers. G shotgun formation. Has 3 receivers, 2 far of your screen, 1 close. That one close is Kyler Carmack. G drops back, looks, throws it to Kyler Carmack. He'll catch it. He'll just be shoved out of bounds just past the 36, just at the 36-yard line, as the many fans in attendance tonight are looking for a flag.
They're looking for a late hit there. I don't think he was out of bounds. He was inbounds. The secondary for Conway just came over and finished the play off. There's nothing to complain about that.
So it'll be 2nd and 4 here for the Panthers. 11:19 left to go here in the second quarter of play. Ball on the 37 after the great catch by Carmack.
You have Carmack, Jay, and Birdsong as your wide receivers this drive.
G sends a man in motion. He'll keep it himself, and he'll be hit. Looks like he may just be shy of the 1st down marker.
Be a 3rd and 2 here for the Panthers. You have to get it. If not, you got to get it on 4th down.
Looks like a 3rd and 2 here for the Panthers. Looks like they're calling the play there at the line. 10:45 left to go here in the first half of plays. Time winding down here. G still shotgun formation here. Sends a man in motion. Calls for a snap. He'll hand the ball off as he tries to break away free. He tries to step back, but he just will go nowhere.
And that's not what you need. You have it 3rd and 2. You hand the ball off to the outside. Conway knows what's coming, and they just get wrapped up for a loss, and it'll be 4th and 5 here for the Panthers, and they need to get this, or Conway's going to get the ball back, looking to go up 3 scores.
As the Panther offense will stay on the field here. Just a little over 10 minutes left to go in the first half of play. G sends a man in motion here.
It'll be
false.
it looks like a false start here, and that just looking for the call.
Looks like if it is a false start, I do believe the Panthers will try to punt this ball away, as it will be a 4th and 10 after the flag.
Yes, and it is a false start, and penalties have just been killing the Panthers the whole game.
As they will move back, so it would now be 4th and 10 here for the Panthers. As looks like Tyler G will stay on the field. No, he will come off. The punting unit does trot out on the field here.
And you hate to see it. You finally got a drive going. You get wrapped up for a loss, and then you jump off sides for a false start. And now you have to punt the ball away back to Conway, who's already up by 2 scores.
Punt is a high, booming kick.
Will be bounced, and it start to roll backwards, and the Conway Wampus Cats' next drive will start at the Panthers' 15-yard line.
9:54 left to go here in the second quarter of play. The Conway Wampus Cats are still up 14-0 after the false start by the Panthers. Conway Wampus Cats' offense looks like they've been firing on all cylinders here tonight.
I mean, they've had help with Panthers just giving up dumb penalties. So if you take those away, it's not a 14-0 game right now.
Play action looks like he will just overthrow his receiver. Incomplete, second down coming up for the Wampus Cats.
Looked like they tried to do a little screenplay there, but there was nothing going for Conway.
We still in that shotgun formation here. High snap, hands the ball off. He's up the middle. He's still going.
Panthers need to get him down, and I think he got enough for a first down as he was hit after 5 yards, and he just kept moving his legs, and he gets a first down after the Panthers thought they had him. He just kept powering through them.
So it will be a fresh new set of downs here for the Conway Wampus Cats here. They are now on the 25-yard line of the Panthers. Weiss, shotgun, high snap, hands the ball off once again. This time, though, he'll be stopped at just about the line of scrimmage there.
The Panther defensive line made sure to wrap him up there, as last time he ran the ball, he didn't get brought down.
Time continued winding down here for both teams in the first half of play. Conway drops back, looks, throws it deep, has a man.
And he caught it. And a pass interference will be called, but it looked like he caught it. Wow.
As both guys dove for the ball here, but I do believe, like you said, Cooper, pass interference will be called on the Panthers.
So if they did call that a catch, I would decline the penalty. But if he did drop it, it'll be 15-yard penalty and another Conway Wampus Cat first down. It'll be another pass interference called on number 44, Justin Carnes. That just looked like it was great defense.
Well, hate to argue, hate to say the refs was wrong there, but regardless of that fact, it is a fresh new set of downs here for Conway as they hand the ball off once again, and this time he'll just be thrown down. A little bit of frustration there by the Panthers.
It looked like it was number 56, Josh Martin, coming in there with anger.
2nd and 5 here for the Wampus Cats. Weiss drops back, looks, throws it outright. That'll be caught. He'll break away from his defender as he's just pushed out of bounds. That is caught by number 21, Wes Borodrow.
It was number 22, Houston Wiley, pushing him out. And Conway is just moving the ball right down the Panther defense.
Time stopped at 8:43. Wampus Cats in Panther territory. Weiss throws it quick over the middle. Do believe it will be ruled a catch there.
It was number 4 on the reception for Conway. Conway be 2nd and 5 here. Conway has yet to be able to be stopped in tonight's game.
As they'll hand the ball off as he's around, but he'll be dropped there by the Panther defense before the play could really develop into anything bigger.
So it'll be 3rd and short here for the Wampus Cats. The Panther defense need to stop bad.
It'll be 3rd and 2 here on the 29-yard line of the Panthers. Weaves, high snap. He'll hand the ball off once again, and he looks like he will have enough to get another first down for the Wampus Cats.
Conway's just on a drive right now.
So they look to go up by 3 scores with 7:57 left to go here in the first half. Weaves, calls for snap, drops back, looks, throws it over the middle. That's going to be caught by number 21. What a great catch that was. That's number 21, Westboro.
It's 44, Justin Carnes on the tackle. He came in, gave him a nice hit, but just not good enough to force the ball out.
On the 13 is the Wampus Cats of the Panthers. Weaves, drops back, looks, throws it off his back foot. That's going to be caught. Looks like he'll just tiptoe into the end zone. Touchdown, Conway.
And he put a move on number 22, Houston Wiley. Houston came flying for the tackle, and he just did one little juke move and just walked into the end zone. And Conway's now up by 3 scores.
There's still a lot of time left in tonight's game, but with 7:37 left to go here in the first half of play. The Panthers are down 20-0.
Looking for the PAT.
The hold, the kick is up.
And good.
So after a tremendous drive by the Conway Wampus Cats, the Conway Wampus Cats are up 21-0 on the undefeated Cabot Panthers.
Now, there's no need to panic because I remember vividly from my 10th grade year, we came in playing Conway. We got up 21-0 on them in the first half. We looked like we had them stopped, but in that game, Conway ended up coming back, beating us 34-28 in overtime here at Panther Stadium. So there's no need to panic yet because I've seen comebacks happen in this rivalry game.
Well, a lot of emotions are high in tonight's Centennial Bank Bowl rivalry because, the winner of this not only gets bragging rights for the rest of the year, but gets that pretty prestigious trophy that we saw earlier today.
It's a nice trophy. I want the Panthers to finally bring it back home to Cabot.
Kick, high kick, hit it about the 20-yard line. They need to get on it. As Braden J just falls on it about the 20-yard line. So here comes the Panthers offense once again. Just haven't really found their stride and a little bit of luck that they've had so far this season. Tyler G just really hasn't been able to get guys like Kyler Carmack, Braden J, and Trey Birdsong found in open territory where they are able to use their speed to get in the end zone.
Panthers offense just needs to get things going, and I know Coach Reed's telling them, all right, we're down. Get that through your mind. It's okay. Go out there, play. Don't try to force anything because when you're down big early just by 3 scores, that's when if you go out there and try to force something, you just get a blowout. But if you just get there and play, you'll get back into this game.
Gee, since the man in motion here drops back, looks like another false start will be called on the Panthers.
And Coach Reed probably told him to settle down on the penalties and false starts.
Well,
we tried to run that play last drive when it was 4th and 5 and they got called for false start on that, and we just tried to run it again and another false start.
So it'll be 1st and 15 here for the Panthers. Shotgun formation as G has 2 receivers far side of your screen. The Panthers look confused on what they were going to do here. G sends a man in motion, calls for the snap, drops back, looks, throws it over the middle, has a man. That's going to be incomplete, almost intercepted there by number 1 of the Wampus Cats, Michael Hardaway.
That was number 5, Braden J, the intended receiver for G, and that was just thrown too low, and then they ran the same play they got called false start on.
7:31 left to go here in the first half of play. Cabot trying to get something going here so they can get all the momentum back on their side going into halftime. G shotgun formation, 2 out left. Calls for snap, looks, throws it, has a man that's caught by number 81, Connor Organ, as he will be pushed out of bounds just past the 22-yard line.
Didn't you say something he thought he was going to get some passes thrown to him tonight?
I did indeed. And would you look at that? Connor did catch it there. There's an injured Panther on the field. So, with respect for him, we're going to go to break. 21-0. Conway in the lead with 7:26 left in the first half of play. We're back here. The injured Panther got off the field in his own power here, so it's 3rd and 6 here for the Panthers. G, shotgun formation. Calls for the snap, drops back, looks, throws it deep, has a man.
And he'll just be overthrown.
As a flag does come out here, it could be pass interference on number 1, Michael Hardaway of the Wampus Cats.
That was number 3, Kyler Carmack, the intended receiver, and it looks like these back judges are really calling everything a pass interference. So that just helps the Panthers get a first down here and keep the drive alive for once.
It does look like it will be the pass interference call that the Panthers have been waiting for. So the Panthers will get a fresh new set of downs here.
Finally getting the penalties to go help us out here instead of against us.
So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 38-yard line. G sends Jay in motion. Looks like he'll hand him off. He's around to the outside. Gets one good block. Breaks away from one. And he gets another first down for Cabot before he's pushed out of bounds just past midfield.
And looks like the Panthers are finally getting everything clicking together. I knew it would happen. It just took them some time.
7:14 left to go here in the first half of play. The Cabot Panthers look like they found their spark of life, their spark of insanity before they start moving down the field as they have done all season long.
Looks like they were awaiting the call from Coach Reed.
Going back to that shotgun formation.
You have twin wide receivers both sides of the field.
G calls for the snap, drops back, looks, throws it to his running back. That's going to be caught. Tries to break away from one, but he will be dropped just around the 45-yard line.
That's number 24, Mason Bell, on the reception there of a little quick wheel route, getting a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5 here for the Panthers.
6:55, times we're winding down here in the first half. The Panthers want to get a little bit of momentum before they go into the break. They need to score on this drive here.
It would really be nice because if they score here, the Panthers do receive the ball starting second half. So maybe we could score quick here, get a quick stop, then maybe another score before halftime.
G calls for a snap. He'll hand the ball off. It looks like he does have enough for the first down there.
It'll be Mason Bell on the carry for the Panther first down.
Panthers are slowly but surely moving the ball down the field here on this drive, trying to get, like I said, like we've been saying, the momentum back on their side of the ball because it looks like so far it's been all Conway.
Panthers just need to make sure they don't kill their drive with penalties like they have been tonight.
So here we go. Those look like we have once again twin wide receivers out on the field. G fakes the handoff, drops back, looks, throws it over the middle. That's going to be popped up.
Intercepted. And Conway's looking to return it, and he'll just be tackled from behind. Number 23, Trey Birdsong, on the tackle as G looked through the middle for Braden J, and J came in, caught it, and just got hit. Ball came up, and they were just in the right spot at the right time.
So with 5:59 left to go here in the first half of play, the Panthers turn the ball over. Still your score. Conway 21, the Panthers nothing.
And that's not what you want to see when you're trying to get back into the game, is to throw an interception.
Weaves, shotgun formation, calls for snap, drops back, looks, throws it over the middle. That's going to be popped up, but it will be incomplete there. Cabot had a chance to get the ball right back there, but the two guys covering the tight end wasn't paying attention to the ball, making sure he didn't catch it there. Great defense by the Panthers.
They both went for the tackle, so I'm not complaining. The ball incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 here for Conway.
Weaves shotgun formation once again, calls for snap. He'll hand it off. He's up the middle. He's around to the outside. He breaks away from the defending Panthers as he's just pushed out and around the 25-yard line.
That's number 7, Landon Meek, pushing him out, saving the touchdown.
It's number 11, Boogie Carr on the run there.
Conway's on another good drive.
5:48 left to go here in the first half. Conway once again is in deep in Panther territory here, looking to make their lead 28-0. Weaves, drops back, looks, throws it, has a man that's going to be caught. Flag comes out in the backfield in the area of holding, so this play could be coming back.
Sure hope it does. We're waiting for the call.
Holding. Those look like it will be on the offense, so that play will be coming back there for the Wampus Cats.
Much needed penalty for the Panthers to slow Conway down and force them back. Anything to stop their momentum.
So it looks like the Wampus Cats will move back to the 40-yard line of the Panthers. Weaves low man in the backfield.
5 wide receivers.
Calls for the snap. Fake ghost snap. Looks like he's changing the play at the line. Calls for snap. Drops back. Looks. Throws it. Deep. Has Houston Wiley.
Intercepted! Much needed play from the Panthers, and it looked like Conway's quarterback thought Houston was going deep for the route, and they just threw it straight to Wiley, and Wiley comes up big with an interception.
Well, those types of things the Panthers need to do in the absence of one of their better defensive backs in Jaden Riles.
Great play by Houston, giving the Panthers the ball back as we lost the ball from Tyler G with the interception, but now we got Tyler G the ball back and time to go downfield and get us some points.
So here comes the Panthers offense deep in their own territory after the interception by Wiley.
We need a big 90-yard drive here.
I mean, the Panthers can do it. G shotgun formation, 3 receivers out, 2 closest to your screen, 1 out left. G calls for the snap, drops back, looks, throws a quick pass to Kyler Carmack. Kyler Carmack gets 1 block, and he'll be wrestled down there just outside the 20-yard line. 2nd down and short coming up for the Panthers if he didn't get enough of the 1st down there.
Look, will be 2nd and 1 here for the Panthers. A good little short screen route for Kyler as he caught it, put a move on a guy, and just kept dancing around and got 9 yards.
5:08 left to go here in the first half of play. 2nd and 1 on the 19-yard line. Still in the shotgun formation. G looks, has 2 receivers out far side of your screen. Calls for the snap. He'll hand it off. G will keep it himself, and he will go nowhere as he's just wrestled down as a late hit comes in. He's still on his feet before G just refuses to go down there.
G's fighting. He wants to win this game. He will not go down. I like that spirit from him.
So it looks like the result of the play will be a 3rd and 2 on the 17. So here comes the Panthers trying to get a 1st down here so the interception by Wiley does not go to waste. 4:27 on the clock. G looking at his quarterback band, trying to see what play Coach Reed wants him to run.
They get the call.
G looks. Calls for the snap. He throws a quick receiver screen. That'll be caught. They get the 1st down as he tries to hurdle over his defender, but that will be enough for a Cabot Panther 1st down.
Great play by Kyler Carmack as they set up the screen pass. He came out, caught it, had the outside, and then he tried to hurdle a man and just flew.
Well, you know what they say, man can't fly, but I just saw a man fly on that play there.
He did. He got up.
4 minutes left. They need something here. 1st down for the Panthers. Ball on the 24. G, shotgun formation. Hands the ball off. He'll be broken around. He'll be dropped. Just maybe a couple yards gained on the play, if any.
Looks like it was 3 yards gained there by number 20, Jacob Parks.
2nd and 7 here for the Panthers on the 27-yard line. Looking to the sideline for the call.
And they get the call. G's looking. You have 2 wide receivers. Far right, you have Trey Birdsong, the solo man, on the left side of the field.
G looking at his man one last time. Tom winding down here. 3:10 left. Sends a man in motion. He'll fake the handoff. G rolls. Looks. Throws it deep. Has a man. That's going to be incomplete. Intended for Kyler Carmack on the play. What a great catch that would have been had he brought it in.
G launched that ball. That was a great pass from G there. He rolled out and gunned it downfield. I like that play call.
3rd and 6 here for the Panthers. 3:03 left to go here in the first half of play. They need 7 yards here to get the 1st.
Need a big first. We need to keep this drive alive. We can't give Conway the ball back because they have been driving down the field on us all game.
G fake calls for the snap to try to get a Wampus Cat to jump. Nobody does. Looks like he'll change the play. G calls for the snap, drops back, looks, has a man caught by Kyler Carmack, and it looks like he did have enough for a 1st down there for the Panthers.
And that's Kyler Carmack's 2nd time this drive, keeping the Panthers' drive alive, getting another 1st down. Looks like number 13, Ashton Shirley, will be subbing in at the wide receiving core as you have twins right and twins left for G. And number 20, Jacob Hart's in the backfield.
G calls to the snap, drops back, looks, throws it over the middle, has a man that's going to be caught. He tries to break away from one, doesn't break away, as it looks like unnecessary roughness after the play by number 6, but that is caught by number 23, Trey Birdsong on the play. 2:44 left to go here in the first half of play. Your Panthers just gained a fresh new set of downs there.
Panther hopefully finding their stride here to keep the drive going. They have been hitting on all cylinders.
G sends J in motion, calls for the snap, drops back, looks, rolls, has defender coming. He throws it deep. He has a man that's going to be tipped incomplete. Conway could have had an interception there, but after the tip, they wasn't able to get back onto the ball for the interception. So a second down coming up for the Panthers after the underthrow by G, which led to a tip incompletion. 2:21 left on the clock.
Number 5, Braden J there. It looks like Conway, he only could get one hand on the ball, so he just tried to swat it to the ground and tipped it up, trying to get one of his other secondary buddies to come get the pick, but nothing happened. So good thing for the Panthers.
G calls for the snap, drops back, looks, throws it, incomplete.
Tried to set up the screenplay there, and that didn't go anywhere, so it'll be 3rd and 10 here for the Panthers.
2 minutes, 18 seconds left to go here. The second quarter of play. Another big third down coming up for the Panthers.
2:18 left on the clock. We need a score here quick, and the Panthers do get the ball to start the second half, so any points here will help them out big.
Well, so far, the Conway defense has been able to limit those deep passes that G has been able to hit on so far this season. Looks like they've been studying a lot of film coming into tonight's game.
Well, I bet they have. It's a big rivalry game. You want to win this.
G drops back, looks, throws over the middle. That's just going to be overthrown to number 13, Ashton Shirley. 4th down coming up for the Panthers.
If you're Coach Reed, you have 2:15 left, and never mind. They're going to go punt it and try to get Conway pinned deep so Conway doesn't have a chance to go score.
Well, don't forget, correct me if I'm wrong, Cooper, but when we played Jonesboro, our punter was able to punt it and just miraculously hit one of the Hurricanes on the shoulder pad, which was able to give the Panthers the ball back deep in Jonesboro territory.
I wouldn't mind doing it again, and he almost ran into a block. It'll bounce, and Conway will just pick it up there around the 25-yard line, and they'll have a fresh new set of downs with 2:04 left in the second quarter.
So here comes the Panthers defense. Last time they were on the field, Houston Wiley was able to get an interception that started this. That was the start of that Panther drive that ended abruptly with a 3-and-out here.
Panther defense needs another turnover to just stop Conway, because Conway, up till that interception, they've been unstoppable on offense.
Weaves hands the ball off. He's up the middle, and he'll just be dropped down. Under 2 minutes now to play in the first half. Conway still up 21-0 here.
Conway's going into their hurry up here.
Weaves calls for the snap, drops back, looks. 2 Cabot Panthers coming. Throws it over the middle, just overthrows his receiver. Incomplete. 3rd down coming up for the Wampus Cats.
Conway QB just overthrew him there. He had a man, just overthrew him. Good thing for the defense, and they're in their hurry up, and it'll be a great play by Tyler Parks, forcing it to be coming up 4th down.
So it does look like the Wampus Cats will stay on the field with their offensive set. So it is a 4th and 4 here with 1:39 left in the first half of play. Weaves shotgun formation, has 4 receivers, 3 closest to your screen, looks to the sideline, look like they could change the play. No.
It looks like he'll move into his little punt formation here.
High snap. Just a little punt there. In Panther territory. Looks like it'll be down just about the 33-yard line there.
And great defensive stop there for the Panthers. Got Conway 3 and out. Didn't let him force anything. So now, with 1:28 left, we give our offense another shot at getting some points on the board here right before halftime.
A little recap of the action so far tonight. The Wampus Cats started off firing on all cylinders so far. They ran the hurry up to just about to perfection. They ran the ball great. They threw the ball great. But here recently, the Wampus Cats was quarterback Weiss threw it a little bit over his receiver, which was able to find wide open Houston Wiley on the play, which led to a Panthers great drive. Regardless, ended up 3 and out. So here we are, 1st and 10 at the 33. G calls for the snap, looks, throws it to Kyler Carmack. That is caught. Looks like he gets a couple blocks set up. He's around to the outside, breaks away from one, breaks away from another before he's pushed out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. So the fans were looking for a horse collar or a face mask penalty there.
But either way, the Panthers did get a first down, and Tyler G and Kyler Carmack have really been having good chemistry on that little short routes. It's like anytime they do it, Kyler gets a first down, so I'm just going to keep going to that.
Minute 22 left to go here in the first half of play. G calls to the snap, drops back, looks, has pressure. He will be dropped down the backfield for a sack at about the 40-yard line.
And Conway sent in a blitz and got to G right before the play could even get started.
Just a little over a minute now left in the first half. 2nd and 18 on the 41. The Panthers need about a mile now.
It'll be 2nd and 18. We need a score.
Need one here to go into the halftime, get the ball back, score again, just have another great defensive possession.
We just need points right now, and that's all we can get is just points. And no matter if it's 3 or 6, we need points.
Twins receivers. G drops back, looks, throws it quick. Has a man that's going to be caught by Carmack. He breaks one. He has a first down, and he'll be dropped just around the 40-yard line.
Conway almost picked that off, just bid on it and just missed the ball. And Kyler Carmack caught it and turned around and got a first down, and it'll be a timeout here.
So we're going to take a break here. 30 seconds left in the first half. Conway leads at 21-0. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's stream. The Conway Wampus Cats are up 21-0. If you're just tuning in, I'm Tristan Harlan here with Cooper Melder. Is a first down for Cabot. G fakes the handoff, he does hand it off there. He breaks away. Trey Birdsong just tries to get something. If he did get the first down there, 30 seconds and counting left in the first half of play. Cabot trying to get some sort of points on the board here before the sound of the buzzer to go into halftime.
Panthers use their last timeout here, so from here on out, if they don't get out of bounds or a first down, they're going to have to hurry up to the line, get a playoff, or spike it.
So far, the Panthers have had trouble early on in tonight's game, but as of recently, after the Houston Wiley interception, the Panthers have looked sort of normal, not exactly normal as we've expected, firing on all cylinders, hitting the deep pass, hitting the run game strong. But the Panthers have slowly started to kind of find their swagger, so to speak, in tonight's rivalry game.
Yeah, it looks like that first quarter, nothing was working for them. It seems like as the game has progressed and now we're late in the second quarter, it feels like they finally have something going here. And hopefully we can end this drive with a score right before halftime.
So G looks like he will have four men out. No running back in the backfield, which is unusual seeing from Cabot here. Could be a quarterback draw, could be a deep pass here. G calls for the snap. He'll drop back, looks, throws an out route. That'll be caught by his receiver. Breaks away from one, tries to break away from another. He'll be dropped down 23 seconds as it looks like Cabot will try to run the hurry up here.
The clock will stop for the chains to move.
Panthers need to get back in formation before.
And it'll be spiked.
So 19 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Second down coming up after the spike by G.
To stop the clock. Now, if you're Coach Reed, do you go with just the deep pass to the end zone, or do you try to do a little trick play, maybe a flea flicker, maybe a double handoff reverse pass like we've seen before? What are you doing?
Well, right now I see three defenders deep in zone, so to speak, and right now. I don't think G really needs to force anything, which could lead to an interception. But regardless, he sends a man in motion, drops back, looks, throws it to the sideline. That will be caught as a ball does come out. Will be called an incomplete pass, though. So a third down will be coming up for the Panthers.
Be 3rd and 10 there as he attended for number 3, Kyler Carmack, as he got hit right away, causing the incompletion.
3rd and 10 here for the Panthers. Looks to be, if they do end up getting a 4th down, a long field goal here. G calls for the snap, drops back, looks, has pressure coming. He throws it deep to the end zone, has a man.
Intercepted. And it'll be 9 seconds left, and Conway will probably just come out here and knee it or run the clock out, but they could go for a score, and G threw it deep to the back corner of end zone, and Conway was just there waiting for it.
So with 9 seconds left after the Conway interception, the Wampus Cats are still in the lead 21-0.
Like I said, 10th grade, we were up 21-0 on Conway. They came back, beat us 34-28 in overtime. So anything can happen. It looks like we'll just nil it.
Well, just because when you were in 10th grade they came back and won it does not mean that the Panthers or even the Conway Wampus Cats can't, still maintain the same game that they've had so far. But that would end the first half of play. Your Panthers are down 21-0 against the rivalry Conway Wampus Cats. We'll be right back at the start of the second half. I'm Tristan Harlan. Go Panthers. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the start of the second half of tonight's game. For CHTV Sports, I'm Tristan Harlan here with Cooper Melder. If you're just tuning in, the Panthers are down 21-0. However, don't fear that because the Panthers do get the ball back to start the second half, and they have been so far trying to get the momentum back on their side.
If they want to get any momentum, they need to start this drive, go downfield, and score. Or if not, have a great defensive outing.
The kick is high. It is returnable. Fielded at about the 15, right to the outside. He has a couple good blocks. He's still going, and he's down at about the 47-yard line.
That was number 23, Trade Birdsong, on the carry, who had, reception. And he had great blocks there on the kickoff and gave Panthers good field position to start off.
Regardless of that, is 11:54 quarter just started. The Panthers do get the ball in what some would call great territory here on their own 44-yard line. Not too far to go until they're in Conway territory. G, shotgun formation, calls for the snap. He hands the ball off up the middle, still going, breaks away from one, and he is now in Conway Wampus territory down at about the 45-yard line.
That was Mason Bell on the carry, getting a good 11-yard gain, enough for a Panther first down.
Cooper, what is something coming into the second half that you expect to see the Panthers do in order to shift the momentum back to our side?
Well, they just have to play their type of style of offense. They need to settle down, get it through their head that they're down, and just go out there and keep playing hard through anything. You just got to limit the turnovers and just play your offense.
G drops back, Lewis throws it over the middle. That's going to be just dropped there. Looks like he was trying to embrace the hit, but just dropped it there. Looks like that was number 3, Kyler Carmack, on the drop.
Be second 10 here for the Panthers offense.
Ball still on the 44-yard line. G ended that first half with an interception in the corner of the end zone. However, he just looks to shake that off and get some points on the board for the boys.
It seems like the Panthers get down here on Conway's 45, and they can't get anything going, so I'm hopefully seeing maybe to force it to the red zone.
G calls for snap, hands the ball off there to Jay. Jay's around to the outside, trucks one defender, where he is pushed out of bounds at around just the 41-yard line.
Looks like you got a 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 7 upcoming for the Panthers offense.
Third down was really when the Panthers on the past couple drives on the offensive side of the ball was really starting to pick up momentum, was on those 3rd and shorts and even 3rd and longs. We were able to move that ball down the field to where we would get a fresh new set of downs there. Not to mention a couple of penalties that did go in our favor late in the first half.
And hopefully we don't start off what we did in the second half, have a lot of false start penalties killing the drive.
G calls to the snap, fakes the handoff, drops back, looks, throws it over the middle. That's just going to go right off the number of Braden J. 4th down coming up for the Panthers.
If you're the Panthers, you got to go for it. You have to get some type of points. You haven't really been past Conway's 40 all night. You have to. I'm saying this is a must-have. You got to go for it. You got to get the first down because you haven't really been able to stop them when Conway's on offense.
Looks like that's what Coach Reed will like to do. He will keep his offense on the field here, as it looks like number 81 and number 13, Ashton Shirley. It looks like Shirley will stay on the field. Number 81, Connor Organ, is trotting off of the field here, however. 3 receivers outright. One closest to your screen sends a man in motion here. That's Jay. G calls the snap, drops back, looks, steps up in the pocket, evades from pressure, throws it, has a man that's going to be incomplete. Turnover on down.
There's a flag. They threw it. It will be pass interference.
Well, that was a thing that the Panthers struggled with last half, was the pass interferences and the penalties on the drives.
So it will be pass interference on Conway. That will give Panthers a first down, keeping the drive alive.
So the Panthers will get a fresh new set of downs here after the penalty, which will really put them in great territory after the penalty.
It really is. This is probably the farthest they've been in Conway's territory all night.
That's what you like to see if you're a Panthers fan watching at home. If you could not join us for tonight's homecoming festivities.
Be still 21-0 Conway ahead.
Ball on the 26G, calls the snap, hands the ball off. He's around to the outside, gets a couple good blocks. He's towards the sideline, has one man to beat, but he will just be pushed out of bounds after getting a fresh new set of downs for the Panthers.
That's Mason Bell on another outside carry, enough for the first down. And now the Panthers are in the red zone. knocking on Conway's door saying, hey, we're about to come score on y'all.
11:02 left to go here in the third quarter play. Ball is on lucky number 13. Panthers with a first down here in the red zone. Waiting the snap. Shotgun formation here. Shirley out far left. G calls for snap. Looks, throws it. That ball looks like it was tipped. Incomplete. Intended for number 5, Braden J on the play. Second down coming up for the Panthers.
Braden J was wide open there, so it's I don't like seeing that ball tip there. You had a wide open man, and Braden J, if he's in open field, he'll make you miss, and it looked like that was a touchdown coming up. Just sadly got tipped.
We said, Cooper, that more than likely could have been 6 points for the Panthers there to get their first points on the board here. The first really good play for the Panthers. However, with 10:59 left, it's 2nd and 10 on the 13 for the Panthers. G, shotgun formation here. Calls for the snap. He'll keep it himself. He just shovels it off to his running back. He tries to break away from 2. He'll get brought down. Third down coming up for the Panthers.
Looks like Mason Bell didn't get anything on that carry. Didn't gain or lose yards there, so it will be 3rd and 10 here. You need to score.
10:40 left to go here in the third quarter of play. Looks like Coach Reed is calling plays from the sideline here, trying to get the ball in the end zone, or if nothing else, a first down here for the offense. G shotgun formation has 2 far, 1 close to your scoreboard on your screen. G fakes the handoff, drops back, looks, evades pressure. He has to throw it. He throws it to the end zone. He has a man. That's going to be
touchdown.
Caught. Touchdown. Panthers. What a great catch that was for the Panthers.
That was number 3, Kyler Carmack, finally getting points on the board for the Panthers. G rolled out of the pocket as he had pressure, evaded a sack, threw one deep in the back of the end zone, and scored. Your Panthers finally get on the board, making it 6-21. PAT is up and good, and your Panthers now are only down by 14 here. The score is 7-21. That's a much-needed score here at the beginning of the half here, Harlan.
Well, on that play, G was really able. Great athleticism by G. Kudos to him on the play, by the way. G had the 2 guys coming in from the outside, kind of contained him, make sure he didn't really scramble with that ball, and he was able to break away from the defensive tackle coming in on the far right side, and he was able to roll out and just get it perfect to where Carmack can really jump up and bring that in for 6. What a great play by the Panthers.
It was a much-needed score. You come into the second half, you're down 21-0, seems like nothing going, and you get out there, and it looks like it's going to be another 3 and out. You get help from a pass interference call. And then next thing you know, we're on the board finally, 7-21, which I'm sure that gives all momentum to the defense.
10-11 here, just awaiting the kickoff from the Panthers. Something we haven't seen since the start of tonight's game. Kicking unit is taking their formation here. Conway's return team is kind of backing off here, expecting a high, long kick.
You have number 86, Jack Tevitt, kicking for the Panthers.
Kick, high kick, deep, fielded.
Oh, it hit him. And it will be stopped at the 20, as that could have ended badly for Conway as he just dropped the ball.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe it was the El Dorado game, or maybe it was last week, where the kickoffs, the hands team, it was the guys we were playing, they had trouble really fielding the ball, and it almost led to a couple costly turnovers by that team.
I know what your game you're talking about. I just can't remember the team.
Do believe I've been told that it was against Collierville last week. However, drops back, looks, has a man, steps, breaks away from one. He has a first down for the Wampus Cats as he will stay in bounds there with just about 10 minutes left to go here in the third quarter.
They did a little short out route there. He caught in an open field, made a man miss, and got the first down.
Here we go. Fresh new set of downs for Conway. Calls for a snap, high snap, hands the ball off, rumble. He's just trying to get something going there. He'll be stopped there before he can really get anything big on the play.
5-yard gain there for the Conway Wampus Cats.
9:43. Looks like a 2nd and 5 on the 32 of Conway is coming up. Fakes the handoff, throws it. That's just going to be incomplete. Big 3rd down coming up for the Wampus Cats.
He just overthrew his receiver there, Ben did. And now 3rd and 5, the Panthers need a huge stop here to give the Panther offense the ball back and to get some more points on the board. So this is a huge 3rd down in tonight's game.
As the Panthers fans are rumbling the stands here, Weber drops back, looks, throws it deep, has a man. Could he catch it? That's going to be great defense by Houston Wiley. No flag comes out, incomplete pass. 4th down coming up for the Wampus Cats. Now, that play was just about identical earlier on in this game, but it was towards the end zone a little bit more, and the refs did throw that flag late on Justin Carnes, if I am correct. But however, what a great defense there by Houston Wiley to really stop the 3rd down play.
That was just great overall defense. You can't ask for anything better, and it would be a blocked punt. The Panthers will just get it around in the Conway's territory. So now, great defensive stop after scoring your first points in tonight's game, and now you're on the verge of getting even more points.
So with 9:22 left to go in the 3rd quarter of play, after the bad punt there by Conway, Cabot will take over here on the 43-yard line of Conway.
Now, if you're the Panthers offense, just don't give up a turnover here. You can't. A turnover will just kill all the momentum.
Shotgun formation here. Sends a man in motion. Calls for the snap. Fakes. He does hand it off. Looks like they're going to fake the reverse. Oh, kept it.
Oh, I was about to say, I just said don't give up a turnover. And
I was confused of where the ball was on that one. Whoa. Almost just said, here you go. Merry Christmas.
almost threw an interception right after I said that. That could have been an announcer jinx.
However, it is 2nd down here for the Panthers on the 43-yard line. Calls for the snap, rolls, looks, throws it, has a man that's going to be caught, has enough for the 1st down. He's still on his feet, breaks away from another, and he's running, but he will be pushed out of bounds there.
It's number 3, Kyler Carmack on the reception. Rolled out with a little bootleg pass and had Carmack coming across the field, catching it, getting it for a Panther 1st down.
9:05 left to go here in the 3rd quarter play. The Cabot Panthers looks like they're driving, trying to get back into this game as they're down 14, 21-7 is your score. Be 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line of Conway. Has 3 out left. Can he get something going here as it looks like they're playing man coverage on the defensive side of the ball? Calls for a snap, hands the ball off around the outside. He has one man to beat, and he'll just be pushed out of bounds just shy of the 1st down.
That was a great run by number 24, Mason Bell. Once again, he's been getting all the carries tonight after he had an amazing rushing game last week. He's bringing it over into this week.
It'll be 2nd and 2 after the run there. 9 minutes left to go. The Cabot Panthers are simply just driving like Conway did during the whole 1st half there until about the last couple minutes of it. 3 receivers, 2 closest to their screen, 1 out far. Calls for the snap, drops back, looks, pump fakes, scrambles out of the pocket, keeps himself, has 1 man to beat, and he'll just try to truck over to the defender, but it looks like it will be enough for another Panther 1st down on the play. So with 8:54 left to go in the 3rd quarter of play, your Cabot Panthers will take another 1st down at about the 15-yard line after the great scramble and quarterback keeper from Tyler As time continues to run here, looks like they're just going to take formation here. 3 receivers, 2 closest to your scoreboard on your screen, 1 far out. Shotgun formation, calls for the snap, hands the ball off. He tries to break away from 1, but he'll be stopped just before he can really gain anything on the play.
That was a smart play there by He took the snap, pump faked at one screen, saw he didn't have anything, and then he just took them himself. He didn't try to force anything, so that was a great play for to keep it, just get what they gave him, get the 1st down, and kept the drive going.
Looks like 2nd and 8 here on the 13. Time just winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation here. Has twins bunched on the line. Sends a man in motion. Runs the jet sweep. Has a block. Birdsong, around the corner, that's going to be a Cabot Panther touchdown. What a great jet sweep ran by number 23, Trey Speedy Birdsong. What a great run that is for your Cabot Panthers as they take a 21-13 deficit with 7:53 left to go in the third quarter of play.
And just like that, you come into the half down 21, and now you're only down by 7 with 7:53 left in the third quarter. What a great offensive drive there by the Panthers as they just got chunk of yardage every play, and then now we're scoring. Now it's a 7-point game as the kick is up and good. Your Cabot Panthers are down 21-14. And like I was saying before halftime, we were up 21-0 in 10th when I was in 10th grade. So comebacks are possible.
Well, my friend, you still got a whole 7:53 left of this quarter.
Well, right now,
you got 12 left of the next quarter. So so Conway still has time to kind of run away with this game. I'm not trying to sound like a Conway Wampus Cat fan supporter here, but you just got to look at it. You got to play devil's advocate here.
Either way, we're finally back into this game with momentum.
Well, during halftime here, talking to some of the fans, they said, it's kind of been a rough game watching here so far. Another fan, Emma Dar, kind of said, I don't understand why the Panthers are, not playing as well as they have in previous weeks. As I told her, just to settle down, watch the rest of the game, and that the Panthers will sure get back on track soon. And here we are, 21-14 with 7:53.
The Panthers are awaiting the kick. Jack Tevitt is on the kicker for the Panthers. Is a soccer player for the Cabot High soccer team.
On the kick, and here we go. High kick, returnable, about the 25-yard line.
And he'll just be stopped down as he didn't want to take a hit there. And the Panther defense trots back out onto the field with all the momentum on their side.
So here comes the Panthers defense, who have been able to get a couple big stops on third down. Houston Wiley has really been the one guy besides Tyler Parks and Justin Carnes that's really been able to step up and really prevent this Conway offense from really getting anything here in the second half. However, hands the ball off, runs to the outside, just stop before the play could be developed there.
Be a 2-yard gain for Conway. It'll be coming up 2nd and 8.
7:38 left to go here in the third quarter of play. We shotgun formation. Calls for the snap, drops back, looks, flag comes out, throws it deep, has a man open. That's going to be caught by Conway, but a flag is out, so it could be coming back because it would look to be thrown in the area of holding. So hold on, ladies and gentlemen. This play could be coming back.
And that was a great play by Conway. Tyler got beat, and Conway Ben Weiss just put it on the money. But luckily, the Panthers will get bailed out with a penalty. It'll be a false start against Conway. So it'll be 2nd and 12 coming up as you have a big roar from the Panther crowd.
So after the penalty, it will be 2nd and 12 on their own 26. Third quarter of play, 7:23 left. 21-14 still your scores. Conway has the ball deep in their own territory. Weiss, shotgun formation, has 3 out far, 2 closest to your scoreboard on your screen. Weiss drops back, looks, throws it, has a man that's going to be caught, has enough for the first down before he just jukes out of bounds on the reception.
It looked like Tyler Parks thought he was still going. Tyler lost his man. Tyler kept running as he stopped at the first down. It'll be a first down for the Panthers.
Time continue running here in the third quarter of play. Weiss trying to get his Conway Wampus Cat offense back to where they are. And that screenplay was almost tipped there, as that play will just be blown up by the Panthers defense.
It'll be a 5-yard gainage after that screenplay there. The Panthers are down 14-21 here, 6:50 left on the clock here in the third quarter.
Another receiver screen from Conway, as this time they will have enough for the first down there. Looks like that was caught by number 21 of the Wampus Cats, Westboro.
Conway's back into their hurry-up offense.
Weeze hands the ball off here. That play will go nowhere there.
Will be stopped at the line as the Panthers defensive line has been doing a really great job in tonight's game, stopping the run here.
6:28 left to go here in the third quarter of play. 2nd and 10 on the 44-yard line of Cabot. Conway with the ball, up by a touchdown here. Weeze drops back, looks, has a man, throws. Could he catch it? That's going to be caught, and he'll just tiptoe into the end zone. Touchdown, Conway.
And that's the second time they've gone to that play. Tyler Parks just getting burnt deep again. As Tyler got bailed out last time with a false start penalty, but this time everything was on the money, and your Conway Wampus Cats are back up on the board.
So with 6:11, Conway Wampus Cats take another 2-touchdown lead here as the score now. The Wampus Cats 27, the Panthers 14. Kick, waiting here. PAT hold, good. Kick up. Oh.
Wow.
It's
Barely
good.
went through.
Now, I guess in high school ball, when the ball hits the upright, it can still bounce in. It's not automatically blown dead there.
Yeah, I don't really. High school has some weird rules compared to college and NFL.
The Panthers are about to get the ball back here. So far in the second half, they've been able to get 14 consecutive points on the board, hopefully to make it 21 to get the deficit even smaller as it was when we started this half.
You have Trey Birdsong and Braden J back to receive again for your Panthers.
Waiting the kickoff team of the Wampus Cats here. Just want to remind you that there's 6 minutes, 11 seconds left in the third quarter play. I'm Tristan Harlan here with Cooper Melder. We'll recap so far. Cooper, why don't you give our amazing fans a recap?
Well, starting the first half, it was all Conway, and here's the kick. It'll be high, far outside. Trey Birdsong does eventually pick it up, and he'll just be dropped. But back to what I was saying, the Conway Wampus Cats, it was all Conway in the first half. They got up big, 21-0. Everything was going. Offense couldn't get going. It seemed like any time our Panthers offense got going, they either got killed by penalties or had a turnover. And so then we come into the second half, quick score on the opening drive of the second half for your Panthers, and then big 3-and-out for the Panther defense. We score again, and then Conway, as you see, just threw a good touchdown pass, and now it's 14-28 here.
G sends a man in motion here. He'll hand it off to Jay. Jay gets a couple of good blocks before he's eventually wrestled down in the backfield.
Looks like he would go nowhere on that play. He'll actually lose yards.
Time continuing to roll here. The Panthers need to get something going here before they do end up rolling into the fourth quarters. So be 2nd and 12, ball in the 11. G has 2 receivers close to your scoreboard on your screen, 1 out far. G drops back, looks, throws it over the middle, has a man that's going to be almost caught, but it will be dropped there.
That was number 3, Kyler Carmack, was the intended receiver. He also had Braden J open as well.
So it'll be 3rd and 12 here for the Panthers with 5:27 left to go here in the third quarter of play.
You really need to have a first down here because you finally get back into the game. It's 2 scores, and if you just punt it away here back to Conway, probably giving them good field position, you're looking to be back down by 21.
G punt fakes, looks, throws it deep. Could he have Carmack?
Oh!
G.
Just overthrew him there. What a great play. Just put too much on the ball. And the Panther punt unit will come out.
Just put a little too much mustard on that one. So the punting unit will come out on the field here.
I mean, you couldn't ask them any better play than what was just called. You had a little punt fake, and Carmack got by his defender, just could not get the ball on money.
Punt. It's a high, booming punt. They will get good field position as the ball just goes out of bounds at around the 30-yard line. So there is a flag on the play, and the punter looks like he's down. He could be hurt. So it could be This could be a first down for the Panthers if it's unnecessary roughness, but we're going to go to break because the injury looks pretty serious. Conway's up 28-14, 5:16 left to go in the third quarter of play. We are back here. The injured Panther looks like he is walking off the field under his own power, so that's a good sign. It's 1st and 10 for the Wampus Cats at the Cabot 29-yard line. Weiss calls for the snaps, hands the ball off, and he'll break away to the outside. It looks like he will just keep on going. He gets great. It's a great run there by the Wampus Cats as they look to go up by 3 touchdowns once again.
And he just ran all the way down to about the 6 or 7 yard line there for Conway as the Panther D-line didn't have any answer for it.
So they hand the ball off once again. This time, though, he will be stopped before anything big happens and he can get into the open territory.
It will be 2nd and goal here for Conway. If anything, just give up a field goal if you're going to give up any points. But what I really want is a turnover or a turnover on downs.
He shots back, looks, throws it to his running back. That's just going to be an incomplete pass as the ball rolls out of bounds. 3rd down coming up for the Wampus Cats.
And I'm surprised Conway really didn't go back to the run. I know it got stopped the previous play, but they just saw what happened. They got all the way down to the 7 yard line, so I'd have kept running the ball.
Weiss calls for the snap. The Phantom snap tries to get the Panthers to jump. They're changing the play at the line. Drops back, looks, throws it over the middle. That's just going to be incomplete. 4th down coming up for the Wampus Cats.
Looks like they will bring the field goal unit out. And Conway's really have problems with their field goal team, so hopefully the Panthers could block it and possibly pick it up, take it back to the house, or just hopefully a miss.
Waiting the snap here from the field goal unit. Snap, hold, kick is up.
And that's good.
So the Conway Wampus Cats will take a 31-14 lead with 4:35 left to go in the third quarter of play before your Panthers get the ball back on offense, which, I mean, they've looked like they've had success so far here in the third quarter of play, but you just got to make sure that G doesn't overthrow his guys and he doesn't really put too much on the ball to where it could pop up off the intended receiver into an interception.
Yeah, but thing with G there, looking back on the play, he did get hit as he was thrown. So if he had time, I know he would have put that on the dot for a touchdown. But being rushed, sometimes you just can't always get it to his player.
As looks like Jay and Birdsong are your 2 return mans deep, waiting the kick here. Here comes the kick from Conway. It's a high kick. It's going to be returnable. Fielded by Birdsong. He has a couple good blocks. Ooh! He's taken down by the legs there. Number 22 on the Wampus Cats got a little too cocky after the play.
It was a good hit from the Wampus Cats, but Panthers have good field position to start off on Conway's 30-yard line.
4:32 left to go here in the third quarter of play. Ball in the 30. Here comes Tyler G and company. Try to get some more Panther magic, Panther points on the board here. 2 receivers, far. G calls for the snap, drops back, looks, throws it, has a man. That's going to be caught. What a great catch there. Looks to be by number 5, Braden J on the play.
That was a great catch by Braden. He came in, caught it, took the hit, didn't let the hit force it out, and now you're back into good territory on the 40-yard line.
Panthers have really found success this year throwing the ball over the middle and really finding those guys that have enough speed to really break loose and get into the end zone. As G will keep himself up the middle. G continues going. He's at the 20 before he's brought down at about the 17, 16-yard line.
Looked like it was a little supposed to be option play. G saw that there was going to be nothing outside and just went up the middle for a good 23-yard gain.
4:06 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. The Panthers are on the Conway 16 with 4 minutes left now. G, shotgun formation, has two receivers far side of your screen. Kyler Carmack is the receiver closest. G calls for the snap, high snap, hands the ball off around the middle, around the outside. He tries to hurdle before he is brought down at about the 15-yard line.
We'll get a gain at least of 1 there. Mason Bell on the carry once again.
2nd and 9 here for the Panthers after the gain of 1. 3:28 left to go here in the third quarter play. G, shotgun formation, sends Carmack in motion. Calls for the snap, rolls, looking, has a man that's going to be another screen play to Connor Organ. Connor Organ gets a block. Connor Organ's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And Connor Organ wide open there on the tight end screen. You said at the beginning of the game, Connor Organ was telling you they were going to go to him with a tight end screen, and it worked tremendously there. They had me faked out. I was looking on the totally different opposite side of the field. Next thing you know, I see Connor Organ with the ball and goes downfield for a touchdown.
Talking to Connor Organ over the week, man. I'm sorry. I'm still in awe that he got that touchdown catch there. Talking to him over the week, they originally were going to put it around the 20-yard line, but towards tonight's game, around maybe Wednesday or Thursday, they said, you know what, since you're a bigger guy, more hefty set, we're going to make it around the 7 so you don't get caught. Well, they just ran it around the 15 right there, and look, we got a touchdown right there. So after the score by Connor Organ with 3:16 left, the Cabot Panthers are only down 31-21 here in the third quarter of play.
10-point deficit. If your defense our corners on defense need to lock down and not let anything behind you. As we saw, Tyler Parks was having a little trouble there last drive, getting beat off the ball. So maybe we just need to lock down more, get into your back pedal once the play starts going, and just stay on your man. Because it's a 10-point game right now. We stop Conway here, hopefully go downfield and score again. It's only a 3-point game just like that.
Waiting the kick from the Panthers. And here
we go.
We go. As it's a little onside kick here, and Cabot has a chance to get the
We
ball.
got it!
Cabot gets the ball. Cabot gets the ball. Wow.
What
Cabot.
a kick by Jack Cabot. A perfect onside kick. Conway was not expecting that, and someone on the field doesn't have their helmet looking to go at him. That's number 18, Jared Whitman.
Wow, what an onside kick there by the Panthers as they get the ball back with great field position here.
I was not expecting that.
Hold on. They just signaled towards.
And the Panthers do go back on offense. I was not expecting an onside kick there. That was run to perfection. Perfect bounce and everything.
That's a little bit of an ambush right there. G calls for a snap, drops back, looks, has a man that's going to be caught by Kyler Carmack. Kyler Carmack jukes away from one, tries to juke away from another before he's brought down at around the 40-yard line. 3:06. The Panthers only down by 10. This is prime territory for the Panthers, to come back into tonight's game and really get back on the scoreboard and get back into tonight's game.
It's been a wild game. We've been down by 21 at 2 points so far in tonight's game, and then we just keep coming back. And Jacob Parks up the middle, he will keep going, and he'll be down around the 20-yard line. The Panthers are back in the red zone.
What a great run there by Jacob Parks. And the Panthers are really trying to put some more magic on the field. So they're trying to get back in the end zone. We may be going back to Connor Organ once again, the short yardage sort of situation here. It looks like Connor Organ will line up on the far side. G, under center, hands the ball off. Around to the middle, he's still going, but he'll be brought down at about the 15-yard line.
That would be at least a 6-yard gain there for the Panthers. And the Panthers are on a roll right now. Great onside kick by Jack Cabot. G will be under center. You have Jacob Parks in the backfield. Will fake the handoff. He's looking. He fakes the pass.
G keeps himself. He has a man. Touchdown.
That's
Touchdown,
number
Panthers. Please tell me that's who I think it is.
That's number 81, Connor Organ, once again. Scored last drive, came back in around the same yardage, and scored. And your Panthers are now down 27-31, just like that. Started off with a perfect onside kick, moved the ball downfield tremendously, and threw it to Connor Organ wide open in the back of the end zone.
Who says the big man don't have patience on that one to score 2 consecutive touchdowns in a row?
And the kick is up and good, and your Panthers are only down by 3, 28-31. What a game we've been having here, as it looked like the game was getting out of hand. You're down 21-0, and just like this, it's 28-31.
Wow. What a turn of events for the Panthers. I'm looking on the sideline. Tyler Parks looks absolutely baffled right now. He cannot believe what's going on. I can't believe what's going on. But regardless of that fact, the Panthers are back in this game, 31-28 with a minute 47 left to go in the third quarter. And
we still have a whole another quarter to play.
Wow. You know what they say. It just means more against Conway. And the Panthers are really trying to win on their homecoming night and continue to be undefeated.
And also to get that Centennial Bowl trophy.
Do you think they'll let us on the field take a picture with that if we win tonight?
No.
Okay. So we're waiting the kickoff here from the Panthers. Maybe another onside here.
You know, Conway's looking for that because I wasn't expecting. I'm sure none of them were expecting it as well. Obviously they weren't because we got the ball back.
Waiting the kick. Here we go.
Be a deep kick there. And Conway wasn't expecting that. We come there for the onside kick, and then you have Jack Cabot booting one to the back of the end zone.
So with a minute 47 left here in the third quarter play, the Panthers pin the Wampus Cats deep in their own territories. They get the ball at their own 20-yard line after the touchback there by Jack Cabot.
Now, if you're the Panther defense, you have all the momentum. Don't let up a big play for Conway because if they get a big pass, big run, that just gives them all the momentum back because they are in the lead.
Weaver will roll, throws it just to the sideline, and he'll just catch it on the sideline, therefore just backstepping out of bounds. Second down coming up for the Wampus Cats.
Conway didn't have anything going that play.
Second and 10 on the 20. Minute 42 left to go here in the third quarter of play. Conway with the ball. Tries to get a Panther to jump.
And they will call it.
It looked like he jumped, but they'll call it regardless. What great quarterback awareness there by Ben Weiss.
That was number 19, Payson Woods, jumping off sides there. Number 96, Justin Sobzak will sub into the game for Payson.
Just shows the intensity of tonight's game and how much it means to both sides of the ball here. 2nd and 5 after the penalty on the 25-yard line. Conway, Weiss drops back, looks, throws it, pump fakes, steps up in the pocket, rolls, keeps it himself, and he won't have enough of the first, but he'll get right there at the marker.
That'll be close. I don't think he got it. He didn't, so it'll be 3rd and 1 here for Conway. The Panther defense needs to watch for the run, but also the play action.
The play action's deadly. Cabot has run it to perfection multiple occasions here. Weiss calls for a snap, hands the ball off, and he looks like he'll just be dropped out, but not before he gets the first down. So it'll be first new set of downs here for the Wampus Cats.
And just a big change of events there. It was 2nd and 10, and then we jump off sides, 3rd and 1, and then they get a new fresh set of downs.
Weiss will hand the ball off, and he's not out of the pile. but he will keep running, but he will be dropped just short of the first down marker.
Look, he got it. That was an 11-yard gain. The Panthers had him at the line. They just didn't wrap him up.
Minute 17 left to go. Clock still running here in the third quarter. Panthers are down by 3. We shotgun formation. 3 receivers closest to your screen. Drops back. Looks. Throws it deep. Has a man. Incomplete. He looks like he tried to throw it to number 25 of the Panthers, Jaden Wiley.
And that was just good coverage there by the Panthers. You had everyone locked up, and the man he threw it to, he overthrew him, and he had a guy all over him.
So he's second down here for the Wampus Cats. Weiss, minute 3 left. Shotgun formation. Calls for the ball. Almost fumbles the snap. Just hit it to his running back in the flat. Flag does come out.
That would be holding. I saw that from here.
Looks like it'll be holding there. Looks to be maybe on number 21 there for the Wampus Cats, Westboro.
That'll just move Conway back. It'll be replay second down after a 10-yard penalty, so it'll be 2nd and 20 here for Conway.
The penalties have really been a drive killer for both sides of the ball. There was a pass interference. There's been multiple pass interferences that's been drive killers, but we just got to see who takes advantage of it here late in the game. 55 seconds of counting. Clock will continue to roll. Weiss drops back, looks, throws it over the middle, has a man that's going to be caught, but he will just get the first down. He's continued to rumble, bumble, stumble, and he is still on his feet as he gets the first down and a little bit more on that play.
That's not what you need to do. You push them back because of a penalty. 2nd and 20, the last thing you want is a big play like that. The Panthers defense did not lock his man up there, and he just was wide open and got a first down.
First down here for the Wampus Cats. Weiss looking to his receiver, trying to change something at the line. Weiss drops back, looks, throws it over the middle. That's just going to be tipped away there by number 25 of the Panther defense.
That was number 35, Aaron Pouncey, on the coverage there. Pouncey playing the linebacker position. He's been doing great. We saw him have a couple picks against El Dorado.
2nd and 10 now for the Wampus Cats. Weiss calls for the snap. Will hand the ball off right up the middle. He'll have nowhere to go, but he'll still try to get something out of nothing. But he will be dropped down with 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. That could be the last play of the third quarter if Conway cannot get a playoff in the next 10 seconds.
It'll be 3rd and 8. Conway's looking. 5 seconds left in the third quarter, and they won't get a playoff, and we'll go into the fourth quarter.
So the fourth quarter will start with Conway up by 3. We're going to take a break at the end of the third quarter. Your score, 31-28, Conway. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the start of the fourth quarter. Conway starts the quarter with the ball on the Panther 37-yard line. 3rd and 8 here. Weiss drops back, looks, pump fakes, throws it, has a man. That's going to be
incomplete, and it will be 4th down for Conway.
Ooh, that's a big 4th down coming up. They could punt it just to try to pin the Panthers deep in their own territory, or go for it and give the Panthers even better field position.
Well, one thing they've been doing tonight, they try to get the Panthers to jump off sides. And there we go, and now he's probably going to back up, either change play or back up into his punting formation.
That's what he looks like he might do.
They're going for it.
Sends the running back in motion here. Weiss drops back, looks, throws it deep. Could he have a man? Incomplete. Cabot's going to get the ball back with great field position. After the turnover on downs, Cabot will get the ball at their own 37-yard line with 11:51 minutes left.
What a Panther defense came up huge. Corners came in, locked their man up, and now we gave our ball back to the offense, and we're looking to go downfield to take our first lead of tonight's game.
The goosebumps are settling in, Cooper. I'm ready to see a big play here from Tyler G. Knock on wood, but Tyler G has that great arm late in the game where he's able to hit his receivers in stride. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 37. G fakes the handoff, drops back, looks, scrambles out of the pocket away from pressure, keeps it, and he'll keep rolling. He has a man. That's going to be caught. What a great catch by number 13, Ashton Shirley there.
And what a great play by G with good awareness. Rolled out of the pocket to avoid a sack. Kept looking, had his receiver come back towards him for a wide open catch and a first down for the Panthers.
Well, Tyler G was able just to let that play develop before he found Shirley open, coming back on his route to get another first down for the Panthers. So here we go. 1st and 10 from the Wampus Cat 47-yard line. G calls for the snap, he will hand the ball off. He has room. He breaks away from one, almost breaks away from another before he's dropped just shy. Maybe he got the first down. Maybe he's shy just an inch.
And he will get the first down. That's number 20, Jacob Parts, coming in once again for a good 10-yard run.
11:23. Time's winding down here on the Panthers. They could be in field goal position here, but they need to get the ball up just a little bit more if it wants to be a confirmed in field goal range.
Right now, I'm not thinking about a field goal. I want a touchdown.
G, shotgun formation, 2 receivers, far left. G calls for the snap. He'll fake the handoff, drops back, looks, has a man wide open. That's Kyler Carmack. Kyler Carmack at 10, 5. That's going to be a Cabot Panther touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Your Panthers take the first lead of the game with 11:17 left after being down 21-0 at halftime. Cooper, you are one smart man, my friend.
I mean, I knew we weren't playing Cabot Panther football in the first half. And I'm sure they went into the locker room, got yelled at, got a good shoot at, and then they came back with good mindset to score. It's now 34-31. Panthers up and good, 35-31. Your Panthers have a 4-point lead here with 11:17 left.
The referees did blow it dead. Looks like there's a flag on the field.
It'll be a false start against the Panthers, so we'll redo. We'll redo the PAT.
So they're going to move the ball back just a little bit here.
Still 34-31.
The kick is up. Still
and
good. So after a great drive there from the Panthers, after the turnover on downs by Conway, your Panthers take their first lead of the game, 35-31 with 11:17 left in the final quarter of play.
The Panthers have came out in the second half playing the best football I've seen in a while. Their defense has settled down, got key stops, and with those key stops, our offense has produced off of them, scoring, and just like that, your Panthers are in the lead, 35-31 here in the fourth quarter.
Well, I've kind of lost for words here.
Just took us almost the whole game to get the lead, but I'm not complaining about it.
Well, Panthers are in the lead now, so that's great news to hear.
Panthers waiting for the kick. Conway is obviously going to be looking for that onside kick.
11:17, waiting the kickoff from the Panthers. The kick. And it falls off the tee. Looks like Casper's trying to interfere with tonight's game there, Cooper.
Good old win. reset the kick.
Waiting the kick here from the Panthers kicking team. And here we go.
Be a little pooch kick, and he fumbled it. He fumbled. I think the Panthers got the ball back. And we're waiting for the call. And I think Conway did recover it, but that would have changed the game big time, as Conway, they were focused on the fair catch, and once the ball got towards them, he just dropped it, and I thought we had a man over there on the ball.
That was almost one of the key moments of tonight's game, was that muff there by the hands team of Conway. Regardless, it's 1st and 10 at the 39 for Conway. Waiting the referees to signal resume of action to play. Weiss calls for the snap, hands the ball off. He's around to the outside. He tries to break free from the defensive line, but he'll be wrestled down and stopped.
And that'll be a 4-yard gain there for Conway, coming up with 2nd and 6.
10:59 left to go here in the final quarter of play. The Panthers are playing Panther football as Weiss throws it, has a man that's going to be caught, but he didn't get enough for the first down. The clock's going to continue to roll. He did not get out of bounds. So a big third down coming up here for Conway. It's 3rd and 2 on the 48-yard line. The ball's just rolling all over the place. This time's going to keep on ticking.
3rd and 2 here.
Ball on the 48-yard line. Weiss calls for the snap. He's going to drop back, looks, throws it to the sideline. Looks like he did catch it.
It'll be enough for the first down for Conway.
But I don't believe the referee is going to roll him out of bounds possibly, so they could resume the clock once the chain gang gets set.
Be first down for the Wampus Cats.
Weiss calls for the snap, high snap, hands the ball off. He's going to break free from the defensive line, spin move, and he'll be wrestled down there, just pushed out of bounds there.
That was number 18, Jared Whitman, wrestling the guy out of bounds there.
Just a little over 10 minutes now. I'm watching time tick down as we speak. 2nd and 5 on the 45. We are now under 10 minutes, 9:59 counting left. Weiss hands the ball off. He'll step back, and he'll try to go somewhere before he's dropped down short of the first down marker.
It'll be 3rd and 1 here for Conway. And quick question, Harlan. Do you know what a Wampus Cat is?
A six-legged cat. I was told that today. I did not know what it was, but I do believe you told me today.
Yeah.
Regardless, Weiss is going to hand the ball off. He's going to step free. He gets enough for the first down. He's still going, and he'll just be shy of the 30 there.
You know what I say about a Wampus Cat? Bunch of weirdos. Who thinks of a 6-legged cat? That's all I'm saying.
9:26 left to go in the game. They're going to hand it off once again, but the Panther defensive line's going to stop them there. 9:16 and counting, 2nd and 8 on the 29-yard line. Conway's driving here. 4-point deficit they face. One costly mistake, and it's going to be a whole new ball game. Weiss drops back, looks, throws it over the middle. That's going to be
caught and stopped right away.
I couldn't tell if he dropped it or not. Didn't want to make the wrong call there, so I just waited for the referee signal there.
Yeah, maybe 1 yard there. It would be 3rd and 6. A big play coming up for the Panther defense.
8:42, Weiss drops back, looks, throws it over the middle, has a man. Looks like that will be caught once again over the middle. The Wampus Cats are only down by 4, so if they score here, they take their lead right back that they've held all game.
But one thing with the Panthers, once it gets to the goal line, they have really great goal line defense.
1st and 10 on the 18 in the red zone. Weiss, shotgun formation, calls for the snap, drops back, looks, throws it over the middle. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Conway.
Just like that, Conway retakes the lead.
So with 8:21 left, the Conway Wampus Cats regain the lead. Your score now, the Wampus Cats 37, the Panthers 35.
But with the Panther offense, they haven't been stopped all night in the second half.
I mean, you aren't wrong there as we wait the PAT. The hold is up. Kick is up, and it's going to be, looks like it's right down Broadway. So now with 8:21, the Conway Wampus Cats regain the lead, 38-35 in the fourth quarter of play. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here after the momentary break. 8:21, the Panthers are down 38-35 against the rival Wampus Cats. His kick is high, returnable, fielded about the 20. Reversing field there. He has open field. He gets a couple good blocks before he's brought down in great territory there. Looks like that was fielded by number 5, Braden J.
Not a smart move by Conway. Last person you want to kick it to is Braden J.
So here comes the Panthers' ferocious offense that so far in the second half hasn't had trouble moving the ball down the field and getting in the end zone as of late. Let's see if they can keep that momentum going here with 8:14 left to go in the game as they take over on their own 43-yard line. G, shotgun formation, has one receiver out far, two receivers close to your screen. Calls for the snap, drops back, going to run that shovel option. He's going to step up in the middle. He's going to get maybe a gain of 2 on that play.
Good run by G. He took a good little hit there at the end of the play.
The time's going to continue going here. 8 minutes now. 2nd and 6 on the 47. Panthers still down by 3. Need to get something going here soon. They don't need a rush, but they need to get something going here. A first down here would be nice. G, shotgun formation still. 2 receivers far side of your screen. It's going to hand the ball off around the outside.
Bell
has a hole, gets a good block, and he's just going to step out of bounds.
No,
he
he's
won't.
going. And Mason Bell stuttered step and got right beside the defender. It looked like he was about to be out of bounds, but he took a cut back inbounds, and what a great run by him.
This game has slowly and surely in the last couple quarters of the game has been one of the most interesting except for the Jonesboro game, where that game was a shootout after G went down. So with 7:34, Panthers are just going to try to get something going there on offense, but they won't really gain that much. 7:28 left to go in the fourth quarter play. Your Panthers are still down 38-35, 2nd and 10. Ball on the 16.
And good thing with the Panthers right here, if they don't go farther, if they don't go backwards with a penalty or bad snap or fumble, they're in field goal range.
I do believe there was a flag on the play, Cooper, so looks like the Panthers will be moving back probably because of a hold. So they will replay first down here. So it'll be a 1st and 20 on the 27-yard line. 7:21 left to go in the game. Connor Organ comes back out of the field, who's had 2 touchdowns in tonight's game. Goes on the far side of your screen. Carmack there with him. Closest to your screen is Jay and Shirley. G, shotgun formation once again. Calls for the snap. Fakes the handoff. Drops back. Rolls. Continue rolling. He's going to lead his man. Throws it. Has a man open. That's going to be caught.
Touchdown!
Panthers!
Kyler Carmack in the back of the corner end zone for a Panther touchdown. What a great pass by G. Kept rolling, kept running, and saw Kyler cutting across the end zone for a touchdown. And your Panthers regained the lead.
My, oh my, Mamma Mia Pizzeria. What a great lead that was by Tyler G to his receiver to get 6 points on the play.
The high snap and the kick is up and good. That was a high kick there from Jack, but either way, the kick is up and good, and your Panthers are in the lead 42-38 with 7:11 left in the fourth quarter.
Man, what a homecoming this has been so far for the Panthers.
Just been a great shootout in the second half. As Conway came in through the first half, probably thinking they're up 21-0. They got it easy in the bag, and the Panthers said, "You're not ready for this," and now we're up by 4.
The Panthers have really been able to take control of this game so far. Just need a big stop on defense coming up, and I'm sure the Panther faithful will become the rowdiest and the loudest they've ever been this season.
Oh, for sure. And Conway's been having some trouble on the kickoff team as we got an onside kick, and then last drive they almost fumbled it back to the Panthers.
Looks like they're going to place the ball on the tee here.
Jack Cabot waiting for the kick for the Panthers.
He's had an onside kick that was recovered by the kicking team. We're getting ready for the kickoff, and here we go.
It'll be a deep kick, returnable for Conway. He'll break the outside. He has open field.
He's around to the outside. He breaks away from another before he's just pushed out of bounds. I do believe he lost the ball too when he stepped out of bounds. So here comes Conway with 7 minutes and 2 seconds left in the final quarter. They're gonna get the ball at around their own 45, 46 yard line, or maybe the 42-yard line.
Great return by Conway, cutting across field, seeing where the open field was. Now they're in good field position. We just need good defense from your Panthers.
Conway
looking, drops back, throws, has a man wide open, and he will go to the end zone. Touchdown, Conway. Just like that, Conway's back up.
Wow, what a great one-play drive that was for Conway. We just found his man, hit him an open stride, and scored there.
That was a 58-yard touchdown pass from Ben Weiss for Conway, and that one-on-one coverage, he just got separated from Tyler Parks, and he was gone to the end zone.
So with 6:53 left to go in tonight's game, the Wampus Cats take a 44-42 lead. The kick is up. They will take a 45-42 lead. Now have a 3-point lead with 6:53 left to go. The Panthers offense is coming back on the field at the kickoff team. The hands team cannot get a touchdown from either Trey Birdsong or Braden Jay.
Now, if you're going to give up a score, give it up quick. Don't let Conway waste time and just drive downfield. So with that happening, they scored, took the lead, but we haven't had any problems scoring. So it really doesn't hurt you too bad. So I'm pretty sure the Panthers will come back out here and keep the running game going, trying to waste as much time as they can.
The Kansas team is have one last conversation with their special teams coach before they take the field here.
You have Jay and Birdsong back to receive for the Panthers.
When the kick, and here it comes. Deep kick, returnable by Birdsong. He's just going to almost was a touchback there. So he has a burst of speed around the outside. Just breaks one. He trips up, and he'll be dropped at about the 15-yard line.
Birdsong really trying to sell that little tap at the end, trying to force a penalty, but couldn't get it.
So here come the Panthers, 1st and 10 on the 16-yard line. Could have been better off just letting that roll for a touchback here, but here we come, 6:47. The Panthers need about the length of the field to get some more points on the board.
Be probably a good 84-yard drive coming up.
Sounds awful familiar. Didn't we hit Braden Jay against, I think, Cersei?
Yes, it was Cersei.
For 84 yards on a one-drive, one-play touchdown.
Yeah, that does sound familiar.
G fakes the handoff, looks, throws it.
And it's intercepted. And he will take it to the house. And just like that, a huge turn of events, and Conway has taken a 2-touchdown lead.
Well,
with 6:39 left in the fourth quarter.
Now it is a 51-42 game.
Just like that, it's about to be another 10-point game here. And that's what you did not need. That is G threw it right to the defender.
Well, there's still time. The Panthers still have all 3 of their timeouts. That's maybe the one and only mistake so far this offense has had the entire second half just about. So there's not. Just a little bit confused there. Cooper, did you?
I think there is maybe blocking. I don't really know, but they took the touchdown off of the board.
So looks like the Panthers defense is going to come in after the interception, and here comes Weiss and his offense here, Ben Weiss to be exact, and the Panther faithful is getting riled up here. 6:39 on the 17. Weiss calls for the snap, hands the ball off. He's around the outside, and he will be just dropped right around the 10-yard line.
That'll be enough for a Conway first down, and we had him at the line, just did not wrap up.
Times continue to wind down here. If the Panthers are going to give up the score, they might as well just do it now and get the ball back to our offense. 2nd and 1 on the 9. 6:13 left. Weiss, shotgun formation. Looks. He'll hand it off, and he's just going to get dropped there.
We do have an injured player, so we'll go to break. Your Panthers are down 42-45, 6:03 left.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. The injured Panther was able to walk off the field in his own power here, so with 6 minutes, it'll be a 1st and goal here for the Wampus Cats.
Panther defense need a big stop here.
As the Cabot faithful is getting riled up here, Weiss calls for the snap, hands the ball off, and he'll be stopped before he can get anywhere. So here comes a 2nd and goal for the Wampus Cats.
Be about 2nd and 7 from the goal line. 5:34 left in tonight's 4th quarter. Your Panthers are down by 3.
So here we go, 2nd and goal. Weiss.
Try to get him. Jump off sides.
Yeah. Sends a man in motion here.
Don't let anything around the outside.
Weiss calls for the snap, drops back, looks, throws it to the corner of the end zone. Don't believe he had possession of the ball.
And he's down at the 1-yard line, so it'll be 3rd and 1 for Conway.
It's a big 3rd down here. The Panthers have been able to blow up that line on the as soon as the ball is snapped and get them and stop the play.
Well, last time Conway was in this situation, they bootlegged it out with their quarterback. So watch for that, but watch again for the QB sneak.
3rd and 1 from the 1, 4:45 left. Conway is just going to sneak it.
And they will get it. And there's a flag. There's a flag. There's a flag on the play.
This could be the saving grace for Cabot.
Waiting for the call, and it is against Conway, I think. It is.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Waiting for the call.
Looks like they will come back at least 5.
It's a false start penalty. It'll be 3rd and 5 here for the Panthers. You need a stop here if you want to be in the game.
Got to watch for the bootleg from Weiss. Weiss under shotgun formation. Looks to the sideline for the phantom count. Changing the play at the line. 4:38 left. He's going to drop shotgun formation here. Calls for the snap. Drops back. Looks. Throws it to the corner end zone.
And touchdown as he was wide open. He was not covered.
So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. For 4:35, the Wampus Cats get on the board. 51-42. The Panthers are down by 9, about to be 10 after the PAT. Cabot still has all 3 of their timeouts, only down by 10, so the Panthers can still drive down the field and score because the offense has been playing great so far in the second half. They just need a quick score and a quick stop on defense.
It'll be a 10-point game here. That's a killer.
Well, you heard the Cabot faithful. They were winding it up, stomping on the bleachers, and then when he caught it in the end zone, it went dead silent.
And Conway's, they've been doing that all night on the goal line. They just do their little fade route and then out route, and Panthers just couldn't stop it.
When the kickoff here. We'll recap. Shootout. It's been a shootout so far here in the second half. I mean, Conway's been able to pull away here every once in a while, but the Cabot Panthers have just found that one play to really get them back in it as quick as possible.
And the Panthers' offense has been great this whole second half. Just G threw that interception there late has been the only really mess up in tonight's second half of the game.
Waiting the kickoff here from Conway.
You got Birdsong and Jay waiting to receive for the Panthers.
The kick is a high booming kick. It's going to be returnable at about the 5. Birdsong has it, has a couple good blocks. He breaks away from 1, breaks away from 2, tries to break away from 3 before he's dropped at about the 35-yard line. So with 4:28, here comes your Panther offense. Tyler G, last time the Panthers were on the field, threw the ball right to the defender, which ended up resulting in 6 points for the Wampus Cats.
Now the offense, you come out here, yes, you need to score quick, but don't try to force any bad passes and give the game away right away. Just go out there, give what the game gives you, and go from there. Don't try to make any big plays to happen when it's not there.
Receiver response to the left. G, shotgun formation. Calls for the snap. Drops back. Looks. Throws it to his man. That's going to be caught. Defender almost was able to jump up there and bat that ball away.
Be a 5-yard gain. The Panthers need to keep it going as there is time, but it's limited. It's going down quickly. 4:10 left in tonight's game.
G, shotgun formation. Calls for the snap. Drops back. Looks. Pressure coming as G's just going to be sacked.
And you don't need that, and G just got wrapped up, and now it will be 3rd and forever here coming up with 3:50 left in tonight's game.
.344 and counting, 340, third and very long here, 3rd and 19 to be exact. Panthers need a first down here. This could be the game. G drops back, looks, throws it off his back foot to a little screen. He has a couple blocks, but he isn't able to go anywhere. Just maybe back to where the original play was before they got the sack. So a big 4th down coming up for the Panthers here.
It was number 24, Mason Bell, on the screenplay, making the 3rd and 19 to a 4th and 11 way more manageable than it would have been. But
here's the game right here. G drops back, looks, steps up in the pocket, throws it, has a man. That's going to be caught by Kyler Carmack.
What a catch.
Wow.
And Kyler is probably has the wind knocked out of him as that was he's down. It's his leg, actually.
Looks like he could have a cramp, so we're going to take a break for the injured Panther. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Kyler Carmack did get off the field under his own power. The referee is just going to signal the clock here. G calls for the snap. Drops back, looks, there's a quick pass there.
Braden J makes a man miss.
And he's just going to be pushed out of bounds, but not before he gets a first down, looks like from up here. Waiting the call.
That looks like a first down, but either way, he was out of bounds, so the clock stops, and it is a first down as the ref is motioning the chain to keep going.
So here we go. The Panthers are driving here. 2:46. We need a score here and get a good stop or an onside kick.
2:46 left in tonight's game.
G calls for the snap. Drops back, looks, has a man that's going to be caught. Not before he gets taken out by the legs, though, as the clock is going to continue to run. They're going to have to run the hurry up here.
That was number 5, Braden J, on the reception once again.
G shotgun formations, 2 receivers outright. Calls for the snap. Drops back, looks, has a man on the out route. He'll get the first down and gets out of bounds, so the clock will stop regardless.
At 2:22 left, number 5, Braden J, once again on the out route.
Well, Braden J has really been able to become that number 1 man after star senior receiver Kyra Rudolph did leave. Him and Carmack have been sharing the sort of receptions this year as the number 1 guy. So G, 1st and 10 on the 27, hands the ball off to, I do believe, J, and whoa.
He would go nowhere, just gets to the line. You have 2:10 coming up. You need to hurry back. You got to score quick.
So here comes G and company. They need to get something going. They need to get a playoff.
2 minutes left.
G calls for the snap, drops back, looks, throws it to the end zone for Trey Birdsong. That's going to be
Touchdown!
Caught! Whoa!
What a play! And just like that, with 1:54 left, the Panthers have lowered the deficit to about 3 coming up.
What a money pass that was from Tyler G to hit Trey Birdsong right on the money to bring that ball in.
You can't ask for a better throw. Trey Birdsong was covered, but he got to the back of the end zone and scored.
Trey Birdsong, very electric player himself. He's been in that situation where he's had to catch game-winning touchdown catches like against Jonesboro.
And the kick is up and good, and the score is now Cabot 49, Conway 52. 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Cabot has all 3 timeouts. Conway has all 3 timeouts. Anything can happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you do not take your eyes off the TV for 1 second, because it only takes one play to change the whole dynamic of this game. You got to feel the momentum, and because it just means more here in the state of Arkansas.
It does. And with Cabot, football is life on Friday nights.
Well, I mean, look, I do believe like the whole city of Cabot just about is here, respecting the guidelines that has been set by Coach Reed and company due to that everything is going on right now.
Now, if you're the Panthers, you 1:54 left, you have all 3 timeouts. Do you go ahead, kick the onside kick, or do you, since you do have 3 timeouts, do you just kick it deep and try to get them pinned deep?
Well, here's my only problem with that. Is if we kick the onside and don't get it, we give them good field position, and it leaves guys like Tyler Parks get burned again like he has been all game. But if we kick it deep, we have the ability to stop them deep in their own territory. But then again, that run has really been the killer of the Panther defense so far in the second half. So it's just kind of a high win, high lose situation here.
It looks like Jack Cabot will be going for another onside kick, and here it is. It bounces. Oh! And it looks like Conway got it. You couldn't ask for a better onside kick. Jack has been doing great on the kicking game tonight, and the Panthers were just a second late from getting the onside kick.
If the Cabot Panthers would have gotten that onside kick, this place would have exploded with momentum.
Now the Panthers here, the last thing you need to do
is give up a big play.
Just don't give up a first down right away, because they're going to be going out running. Now they may pass since I said that, but either way.
Weiss hands the ball off. He'll be stopped by the defensive line here.
And here comes Coach Reed using his timeouts wisely, playing the timeout game.
1:46 left. He's going to call a late fourth quarter timeout. Down by 3, 2nd and 10 coming up, man. I'm telling you what, I can feel the electricity in this building pulsing through my veins, pulsing through the stadium, and everything that we got going on right here. This is going to be either the biggest moment of the season for the Panthers, or it's going to be the
Heartbreak loss.
It's going to be the heartbreak loss and the triumphant victory for the Conway Wampus Cats that leads them straight to the playoffs.
Well, either way, win or lose, if we lose, 5-1 doesn't hurt us. We win 6-0.
6-0 has a better ring than 5-1.
It does. I like it.
And not to mention, we'd be 2-0 in conference as well. And we'd get that Purdy trophy that we've seen all day today.
We will. We haven't. It's a newer trophy, and we still haven't won it yet. It's been out for 2 years now, and we still have yet to bring it to Cabot. And hopefully tonight is the night we bring it back.
146, 2nd and 7 on the 48. Conway with Ben Weiss. The Panther faithful is getting stronger. Shotgun formation. Calls for the snap here. JK sends a man in motion. Phantom snap count. Looks at the sideline for a play change.
Good job by the Panther defensive line for not jumping off.
He's going to hand the ball off once again, and
It'll
he's
be
going to get stopped.
He may have got one there, and it'll be coming up. Will be 3rd and a huge 7 for the Panthers, and it looks like another man on the Panther defense is down. We'll go to break for respect of him.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The injured Panther was able to get off the field in his own power. Minute 41, 3rd and 7, the biggest play of the game right here. This could mean Panthers could get the ball back. Weiss calls for the snap, runs a reverse.
Jet. Get out there. And he got the first down, and I think that might do it for the Panthers. 1:36 coming up. Clock does stop with a chain. Coach Reed won't use his final timeout. He's going to save for it. 1st and 10 for Conway.
I mean, regardless of however this game finishes, you can't be mad at either team for how they've played here tonight.
Be 1:20 as the clock is just rolling, and Conway's just going to wait and just drain the clockage as long as they can.
Weiss, shotgun formation, calls for the snap, hands the ball off again. He'll be stopped. Minute 2.
And Coach Reed uses his final timeout here. 2nd and 7, 1:01 left in tonight's game.
Well, Cooper, how are you feeling right now with Coach Reed calling his last timeout?
Well, I mean, it's kind of expected coming up. They'll run this play. I don't think there's enough time left because it's 2nd down. They'll run this play. Clock will roll another 25 seconds. Another 25 seconds. We just don't have enough time. Unless the Panthers can just get a fumble here, it looks like the Panthers won't come out with a W in tonight's game. As one costly turnover in the second half changed the whole game.
To what I was saying, this whole second half, it only takes one play to change the dynamic of an entire game. Right now, even an entire season, it looks like Conway will kneel here. just to run out the clock.
And he'll nil it. We'll have to do that a couple more times. It'll be third down here. The Panthers just came up short.
Cooper, in your best sort of guesstimate here, what does this do for the Panthers for the playoffs?
Well, right now it doesn't really hurt us. Conway's going to move up in conference rankings, but right now we're still fine, 5-1. Hurts to see the undefeated season to go away just so quickly in a hard-fought game that anyone could have won. And that will be the last kneel down for Conway, and Conway will come in and survive the comeback after being up by 21. Looks like, and the final score of tonight's game will be Cabot 49, Conway 52.
Well, we want to thank everybody for tuning in for tonight's game. We want to thank our crew. We want to thank everybody that was on, like that ran something for the staff here tonight for the stream. We want to give a great shout out to the Panthers for their triumphant almost comeback. Give a shout out to Conway for their great play here tonight. But regardless of that, the Cabot undefeated season has ceased to exist after tonight. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget, next week we are back at home against Central for CHTV Sports. I'm Tristan Harlan.
And I'm Cooper Milner.
Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend.